ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ ìlérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ ìlérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó ìfẹ́ ti ṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa ká sowọ́pọ̀ ó lè dá one voice ohun kan ká fẹnu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa sẹ́nu wá bá kò ohun gbogbo máa dẹ̀rùn orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. gbogbo gómìnà gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn ó yá ẹ dìde kí ẹ dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣàlàfẹ́. gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ má fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde àfojúsùn wa kó lè rọrùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. ìṣọ̀kan lè mú wa délé lérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátá ẹjẹ́ àrònú ká má ṣe jọ́ máa lè rárá ni mo sọ àti rí bó ṣe ń lọ ẹjẹ́ ká dìde fómìnira wa ilẹ̀ Oòduà orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣáàlà ń bèrè àsìkò ti tó ẹ dìde. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ọmọ Yorùbá nílé àti lókè òkun ẹ dìde fórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà àti rí bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ kó jọ wá lógún láṣẹ ní ká dìde ẹ dìde kálẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà kíákíá sábẹ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ọkàn wa balẹ̀ a ó máa jó mùkúlùmù kẹ́kẹ́. ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ẹnu wa kò orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣàlàfẹ́. orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà á bẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́ àwa di mímú ṣẹ. mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí àwa di mímú ṣẹ. aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Akíntóyè àwa di mímú ṣẹ. ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun àwa di mímú ṣẹ. aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. àwa di mímú ṣẹ. ibà ìgè 50 of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Bàmí Gani Adams Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bàmí o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo wa pátá Chief Alhaji Sunday Igboho àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Igboho mọ̀rẹ́ ẹ kú ìfarajì ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun mo kí yín o. Koiki Media Koiki mo kí yẹ mo kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun Koiki Heritage Media ń kọ́ Heritage Media ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo wa Èrèlú Àbíkẹ́ Adé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. ẹ kú iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ Citizen AY Ayọ̀ Ògúndìmọ̀ ẹ mà kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun a ò ní gbèrè tìjú láì. ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK ìyá ayọ̀ àjọ ń ṣe ni. Àlàwà di mímúṣẹ. Oòduà nation ti wá ní o. Àlàwà di mímúṣẹ. Àlàwà di mímúṣẹ. Àlàwà di mímúṣẹ. Ṣòwò ẹ̀ o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Mi ò gbọ́. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Àní ṣòwò ẹ̀ o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Bá ti bọ́ sí tó ń kọ́. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Àwọn ọmọdé sọ pé. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Àwọn àgbà náà sọ pé. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè o. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n pariwo kárakára. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n fẹ́ olúwo. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yéye. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Tó bá bọ́ sí tó ń kọ́. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Ìyá Oòduà. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK wo kí ọ bí ẹ. Ìbà Gani Adams. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Ó dẹ̀ wá wù mí yéye. Oòduà nation ní yeye o. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Máa jó mukulumu kẹ̀kẹ́. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Ṣáínì jí kọrinkọrin. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Bàbá lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Èmi àdẹ̀ máa jó máa yọ. Ìṣọ̀kan ló
And a very good afternoon, and welcome to another broadcast coming live on the 20th day of October 2020. The time is exactly coming up to 23 minutes past 12 here in London. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you onto the broadcast, and it's going to be another well enlightening, educative, and also where we can review and continue to monitor the situation in that contraction you all call Nigeria. We go with the anthem, and then after the anthem, we open the phone line. The topic that we are looking at today, that I want every one of us to take time to look into, is nothing more than a very important time that so many people might not understand that the contraction called Nigeria might be coming up to the end part of its lifespan. Everything they say must have an end. The end of Nigeria is getting closer, but every one of us must remain absolute focus, because out of what is happening, people will lose the focus, and then the Yoruba nation or the Oduduwa nation or the Yoruba self-determination that a lot of us are asking for might be hijacked by some element of people. The topic that I'm also posting out says Yoruba self-determination. What next? With a question mark. The other one we're looking at is, are we seeing the end of Nigeria? I welcome you all to different platform where you're watching. I can see my own very powerful brother on the Instagram. I will not mention his name, but he's watching. Some people don't want me to mention their name, but some I can mention. But he's watching me right now, trendy. Also, to each and every one of you, whether the names are mentioned or not, I can only say good afternoon, good morning, good night. In Japan, it's already late in the night. In Malaysia, it's already late in the night. Australia, I believe they're already another day entirely. Those in Cairo, in France, in Germany, wherever you are, I welcome you to where I go around and I try to tell you that the only way out of Nigeria is to end it now before it goes into a civil war. Let's play the anthem and then we'll come back. Remember the topic. Let us digest it. I know a lot of you, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ̀yin bàbá wa àtẹ̀yin màmá wa tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Mr. Michael Oguntoyinbo, a very good afternoon. I know a lot of you are saying so many things outside in that contraction. Take your time and look at the topic. Let us treat that topic and give me the reason why you think that, your own contribution to the topic. Don't go haywire because you think that because we've allowed you to call. We want you to call because we want to get your gauge. I can decide not to allow a phone call on the program. There's nothing anyone can do to that. And again, if you're calling and then there's another background noise, I will have no reason to disconnect you. It's not because I am being disrespectful. It's because you are being disrespectful to every one of us, because we say this every day. The moment you are calling me, ní láti tún máa gbọ́ra yín, because when you call, tí bá ní ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ra yín, you are literally telling me that I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Because a ti sọ fún yín ní gbogbo ìgbà. Even when I was outside yesterday, a lot of people were still doing the same mistake. We are pleading with you. And it's not just on this show. You do that on every show as well. Let me play the anthem before we continue a little bit more further. Have a very good afternoon and welcome onto the broadcast. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. A very good afternoon to you, my brother, Ohio, all the way in Germany. I say good afternoon to majority of our listeners in Nigeria. We are also saving you a bit of money in case you don't want to watch it on where it's consuming a lot of your data. Why not visit our Mix LR? Let me show you what it means when I say the Mix LR because not a lot of people know what I'm talking about. So if you go on this platform and then you can find Koiki Media. So you come on this platform, it's called the Mix LR. It's a kind of a radio online, but again, you will save a bit of data and that way you're not consuming a lot of data. We have so many people that are also listening at the moment. I have 3 listeners. Blessing Olabisi is listening to us on the Mix LR. And I also have, and it's very clear, I have Philip Idowu that is also listening at the moment. And we also have the last person.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ káàsán o.
Hello, ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ káàsán.
Family ńkọ́?
A wà lórí ètò. Family wa òkè
My
àdúgbò
brother, mo
fọlọ́run.
ní kẹ́ ẹ listen. Okay,
Mo lè
okay,
lísìn
okay,
sí
later.
kankan nísìnyí mo wà lórí ètò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. All right. Okay.
Okay, later,
All right.
later.
Sometimes people do not know that we are live. I could say someone I saw recently. I'm not going to mention his name. I met him in one of the mall. And I'm sure now some of my uncles, like I call them, have realized that Nigeria is gone. Anyway, before we go further, you can watch us or you can listen to us on the Mix LR. He's watching us on our Koiki Media page. I won't mention his name, but I saw him recently. And I'm sure part of my conversation with him is already materializing. Because a lot of people do not believe that Nigeria can break. A very good morning to my sister on YouTube. Again, some don't want me to mention their name, but their contribution is also helping. I'd like to also appreciate a lot of you already, our flyers, or they call it handbill in Nigeria. Let me show you. Let me bring my face here. You can also help it is not enough until we get a lot. People have already contributed. Some are already telling us that it's available, and then we go and pick it up. We've already picked up one somewhere. I won't tell you the location, also for safety and security purpose. One was picked up this morning. Someone gave us 2,500 copies. We are also making them in their thousands. But if you think you can also help, either by giving us the fund or by telling us that this is available for us to pick up. It doesn't matter. Anywhere in Nigeria, even if it's in the north, we will make it available for pickup. Tabare and Tofe support. Look, without awareness, I can sit here every day, which is good because I have the access to free Wi-Fi. But you have to remember also Fakunle Olaide is also listening to us, and Omo Ududua is also listening to us. Somebody else have joined as well. I will put out the link. Maybe if you want to switch in between, maybe your data is running low and you still want to enjoy the broadcast, because sometimes this broadcast can go for 2.5 hours, depending on how far we go. So I'm going to quickly focus on the MixLR and come back onto this handbill. We call it flyer, but in Nigeria, handbill now. I would like to appreciate the individual that called me this morning. We are picking up one as well. It's not in Lagos, but outside Lagos. What are they picking already? So let us know. Sherry, if we do not have all these flyers, but I want to use handbill because handbill is what a lot of people call it in Nigeria. Forget about all this curfew. There's no curfew anywhere. Leave all those ones. Curfew, curfew need. They're just saying their own. People are still outside. Nigeria is gone. Who is telling you curfew? Edo State there's curfew. All that one is just in their own house. The curfew is for the governor. It's not for the citizen. Nigeria is gone. They don't know what is happening. They don't know what is happening. Nigeria is gone. I'd like to say good afternoon to all our Biafra brothers and sisters. Please remember, like I always say, we appreciate you coming and listening to me. But when somebody called and they are speaking in our language, don't tell them to speak in English, because I will not tell them to speak in English. It is the same English that we've been speaking for 60 bloody years that kept us where we are. Bí àtàbá ń sọ èdè wa, àbá ti nà wọ́n lójú, àbá ti fọ́ wọn lójú, ìyẹn ló ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Bàbá 60, ṣì ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà máa dá. Bàbá 70, Bàbá 30, Bàbá 40, sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. This generation are telling you to speak up. Speak up. Because we refuse to speak up, even including myself and you. That is why we are in this shit that we are all in. So when my people, my Yoruba people call, they will speak fluently in the Yorubas. At that point, you can just say, nod your head. Everything they are saying is still part of what you want to hear. But don't force us to say, by commenting and say, let them speak in. No, they're not going to speak in any bloody English. The English is the reason why we are where we are today. Atiwa Lori to Baba. Yeah, all right, I should go. A lot of people are calling, and I appreciate. I've not been able to review all the messages. I have put out the link of the MixLR. Help us to share it to those that wants to save a bit of data. Just click on it, and you can hear exactly. The only difference is you will not see the picture. Sorosoke. Even the Omoyibo knows Sorosoke. Speak up. Sorosoke. 60 years, some people kept quiet. 40 years, we kept quiet. 30 years, 50 years. Look at your own age bracket and ask why we refuse to speak up. This generation are saying Sorosoke. Speak up. You're still thinking that Nigeria will be a better place. Some of you are still thinking that Nigeria will be a better place. All these people saying Buhari is in America. I don't know where you're getting all this information, all this intel. I'd love to get that kind of intel. I don't know about that. I've been hearing the same thing that Buhari is. Look, whether it's in America, whether it's not in America, dead or alive, what different is that? What you are? Don't worry about Buhari is not in Nigeria. If it's like not in, we are taking control of what belongs to us now. Very soon, we must start putting security to protect our territory. It's getting there. We are getting there slowly and steady. Once again, I remember when we started some 6 months or less ago, people never knew that the end result is getting closer. My question now is, are we, I say we, every one of us, are we seeing the end of Nigeria? That is the topic of today. But before we go into the topic, the Yoruba self-determination, what next? A lot of you have been asking me, what next? Our awareness is not anywhere close to where we want it. Don't think because there's NSAS, they know about Yoruba self-determination. Hello? Can you hear me properly? Is somebody in the house? Don't assume. Má rò pé torí pé wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ NSAS ní Nàìjíríà, then wọ́n ti gbọ́ nípa Yoruba nation. Or some people say, Yoruba Republic. Look, whatever we want to call it. At least we are coming out of Nigeria. Now, kí ni nǹkan tá ní láti ṣe tó láti pọ̀jù nísìn? We need to raise the awareness. We need to increase the tempo. The more the NSAS tempo is going, look, if they like, let them add another 48 hours curfew to Lagos. Lagos is already gone. It's out of Sanwo-Olu. Ekiti is out of Fayemi. That one that killed 2 innocent lives in Osun. His name, it looks like he used jazz on me. Because every time I want to mention his name, something just stuck. I can't remember that name. Remind me his name. That Baba Mesege, Abibalo says Baba. So tell me the name of the one in Osun State. Those of you, I can read all the comments. Remind me quickly now. When I say Osun, just put the name so that his name. I just shave my head. He's always using this jazz. That every time I want to mention his name gets stuck in my head, and nobody's giving me the name. The name of the governor of Osun State now. We have everybody watching, listening. So are we all the same? Okay, let me see. Nobody's putting the name of the Osun State governor. Oh my Lord. Nobody's with me on this, Everybody's somewhere else entirely. No comment. All right. Let me go on Google. At least that one will not tell me Osun State governor. Osun State. If nobody's telling me, Google will tell me. Boyega Oyetola. That's his name. It's too late. Olanrewaju Taiwo. You have to be everybody has to be on the same page with me. Our focus is here. Forget about what is happening in Nigeria now. Nigeria is not our picture now. Our picture is here. This is where we are all going to be discussing about that contraction and the shit hole. Leave everything that, if they like, let them burn down anything. Is their problem. If they like, let them shut down Apapa as they've done this morning. That should have been shut down for a very long time before now. Because those elders, including me, will refuse to speak up. The youth are now saying, Soros, okay, speak up, let us hear you. People in their 50s, in their 40s, refuse to speak up. But let's come back to Yoruba self-determination. Oh, do you think everybody knows about it? Our awareness has not reached anywhere. Look, what is playing out with the NSAS involves a lot of money. You don't know. Okay, I gotta make sure that everything is on fire. Because I'm not in Nigeria and I shouldn't be running low with power supply. It is only in Nigeria that people have so many power banks. And you'll be hearing, if there's no power bank, you'll be hearing, some people who are rich, they have solar panel. And the one that don't have solar panel, go use I better pass my neighbor. Because I want to monitor every comment that is coming through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 devices running simultaneously at the same time, where I can see, I can read. If I miss your comment, I can come back to it if people are talking on it. But let's remain focused. You think the awareness has gone somewhere? No, I am asking us. You think that because they are shouting End SARS, yeah, Sorosoke Oyetola, the governor that have killed 2 innocent lives, yes, it's coming out from my mouth. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Governor Boyega Oyetola killed 2 innocent citizens and is the first citizen of the state. That these people are animals. They don't care about you. You think they care about you? The family that died now, they will not even compensate them. Thank you very much, those of you watching us on Koiki Media. I am live simultaneously. So if sometimes you don't see people that you know on a channel, it's because they are watching it maybe from Olayomi Koiki's page, or they are watching it on Koiki Media or Udua page. You think NSAS is the problem? Or you think the Yoruba self-determination that you have not promoted so much, people does not even know what we are talking about. People that still thinking that Nigeria is the reason why we must solve the situation.
Hello.
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 Hello. Good afternoon.
Ekason.
Yes, Ejo Michael Onsoro. Ẹni pé orúkọ Governor Osun State.
Yeah.
Boyega Oyetola.
Okay.
Lórúkọ ẹ̀sà.
Eshigoni, thank you very much. It shows that person is not just commenting, he's also calling to remind me. He normally uses jazz for me. I don't know why. I find it very difficult to remember his name. If they like, let them bring curfew in all the southwest states. They've lost the state already. It is better for them now to start talking about Yoruba self-determination. Because as things is going now, things will go worse. And the military will go harder. And the citizens will attack. And there will be more death. But before we start talking about all that, what do you think about Yoruba self-determination? Ask anybody in that protest, have you heard about Yoruba self-determination? They'll be telling you, what are you talking about? Don't be carried away that because of NSAS, it means that our own Yoruba nation. Some people are now happy that, hey, Yoruba nation, not today, oh. But people do not even know about you. Do you know that those guys are thinking on it? I don't even want to go into the line of what they are thinking already. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. People that are still thinking that we can rescue Nigeria, and you are thinking that they want to understand the Yoruba nation self-killing, that's what they're going to ask you. That shows that we have a lot of work in our hand. Iṣẹ́ ṣì pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa tá fẹ́ ṣe. Iṣẹ́ ṣì pọ̀. Oh, you think that because we're going to talk about a Yoruba self-determination now, and then, oh, they're talking about the NSAS. You think they know about Yoruba self-determination, or you want to leave Nigeria? People that still want to rescue Nigeria, people that you are seeing on the street there, want to rescue Nigeria, then how do we close the gap to make sure that they understand where we are going? Because Nigeria itself is a fraud. That is where the awareness must not stop. We have a lot of work to do. You're quite right, my sister. You think because they are talking about NSAS, then I should just fold my head now and sleep and say they've done the job for all. They are not doing the job for me and you. I'm not talking about those that are watching me that believe in one Nigeria. Look, some of them watching now, because we have different groups of people that are watching us. Because Koiki Media, that people thought was not going to show maybe the NSAS protest. Look, that has got nothing to do with asking for Yoruba self-determination. I have told you, I am not your blogger. My team have already transmitted from Ibadan this morning. Very soon, we will be getting another live feed from the north, because I already have somebody that will be giving us a live feed from the north. But the question I'm asking is, Cherope, NSAS is helping our own situation. No, it's not. Because these youth believe that they can rescue Nigeria with the people that are on top controlling the shops. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you think it's ghost. You think it is the ghost that is controlling things. You don't know anything. when we say fund this movement as well, I'm sure some of you did not understand that it is not what. Look, we cannot put pressure on one person. It's good when we get big donor that say, okay, Koiki Media, take these. But it is better we get multiple people putting into it, and then we can push the awareness out. Now you realize that NSAS is making noise because money is involved. You can see why we have organizations that are set up, but then we could not capture a full rally that we even did on the 1st of October because we were not prepared enough. You are seeing where ambulance is set up in the protest center. People are being fed every day. Do you think it's free? Our awareness has not even touched any part of Alimosho. Alimosho is the biggest local government in Lagos. It decides the vote of the governorship election in Nigeria. You don't know. Go back and check. I know this. I'm not talking about the one that they've rigged in different areas. But Alimosho is the biggest local government. Do you think that Alimosho is or Yoruba nation? Then how do we then move into each of those? Let's even talk about Alimosho alone. Let's make Alimosho, let's brand it. Go back and watch some of my videos we did from the past. You are all now supporting the NSAS, pictures, this, that, hashtag. When I ask you all to go and register for Twitter account so that we can tweet enough of the Yoruba nation, how many of you are tweeting? Why do you think the NSAS hashtag is trending? It's because there are people putting pressure on people to retweet. Some people wonder, I don't know of you now, since you register and open your Twitter account, have you gone there and posted anything at all? No, you have not now. Oh, Koiki Media will do all the job. Every day you want to hold me by calling me and talk to me for 1 hour, but you are not doing anything yourself. I haven't got the time. You cannot hold me because when I see the way you are talking, I understand that you have not done enough for yourself. But you think that the media that you have not even give the full support in the first place. Remember, I said it right here. Let me have the resources, the materials. Don't even give us the fund. Let me brand the whole of the Southwest for you, whether people will not hear about Odudua. But now you can see the NSAS everywhere. It's because money has been injected into it. You think people will just wake up and hear about Odudua when people are not going to push the message to them? This one did not even have time for so many WhatsApp group. I don't know because I'm not in any of the WhatsApp group of this NSAS protest. I don't know whether some of you find yourself in any WhatsApp group. I don't know because I did not find myself in any WhatsApp group. But my mission is to break Nigeria, and only WhatsApp group I've been inside throughout has been the Yoruba nation. We understand people were already frustrated anyway. But by selling them and telling them that, look, your frustration and your anger cannot solve any problem. It is good that they are holding the government. Look, they are locking the country every day. If they like, let Sanwo-Olu increase the curfew. They are not going to listen to him. Because each of the Southwest governors have lost the state. There is no more Nigeria as we speak right now. But the difference now is, how do we close the gap so that people can understand where we are coming from?
Hello, sir.
Ekason.
Yeah, I'm going to Mohammed Musa.
Moribe. Ekabo.
Yeah. Only mo fẹ́ chip in lórí way forward after 1st of October rally. One of my own points of contribution is pé àwọn kan wà they are ready to go to those àwọn villages yẹn láti lọ ṣe awareness níbẹ̀. Bọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ náà ní bọ̀rọ̀ owó. Tẹ́pá rí owó láti máa sponsor wọn. There are people that are ready to go inside those places and go and start making awareness. Ìyẹn jẹ́ ẹ̀kan. Petition again. Owó yìí pé lọ́wọ́ petitions yẹn tó yẹ kó máa possible fún wa láti hire àwọn èèyàn. But it will be a place there where be center like our business centers. So people will be going there and be registering on my register with your bed. Yeah, just another point. Timothy reason. Another thing again is pé àwọn èèyàn wa ni mo dẹ́ pé jẹ́ bí friend mi lórí Facebook mi ẹ máa rí ní I'm doing wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ tèmi lórí Facebook. Bí mo ṣe ń ṣe end 1940 amalgamation bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ń sọ end Nigeria now. Táwọn èèyàn bá ń ṣe báyẹn online tí wọ́n ń post online báyẹn ìyẹn awareness yẹn náà tún máa circulate.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Awareness yẹn náà máa circulate. Èmi mò ń ṣe I've been doing it before this EndSARS issue until now I'm still doing it. Táwọn lè máa ṣe báyẹn from there internet náà máa gbé media máa gbé from there náà àwọn èèyàn tún máa bá EndSARS ní sìn owó àwọn èèyàn fowó sponsor wọn ni. Ló fi jẹ́ pé òun ló ń trend báyìí sìn. So torí ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á gún wá lọ́wọ́ àwọn Yorùbá sorry to say à ń fẹ́ náwó I don't know. So Ọlọ́run help wa petition and post yẹn wà very very important.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's a contributor, Bamidele Mohammed. A lot of you now have started living a Yoruba awareness. Pick up so much news of the EndSARS because that is the only news that is trending. We don't have anything that is trending, is it? So, Obetaka party. But àkókò ní nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ lórí Yorùbá nation. So, ẹlòmíì nísìn àkókò ní nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe o. Ní nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe o. Then, go and look at all the WhatsApp group. Go and look at all the WhatsApp group. You realize that the only news that they are picking up now, people have even forgot that we are talking about Yoruba nation. You know, some people are losing, they've lost hope. The people that had hope of a Yoruba nation are also losing hope and say, okay, bí EndSARS ṣe ń lọ, you know how people think. Bí EndSARS ṣe ń lọ, akuku shut down gbogbo Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀nà àwa bá wa ṣe, àwa rí new Nigeria. Ṣẹ̀ríbọ̀ yàrá àwọn òmùgọ̀. Ẹ káàbọ̀ màmá.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàsán mà.
Àkóṣá Olúwa bá wa ṣe.
Àmín.
Lórí prógráàmù tá a gbé wá lónìí. Òtítọ́ ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ fẹ́ ohun tó dára ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò fẹ́ ní ipa kankan lórí rẹ̀. Gbogbo àwa tá a wà even tá a wà lórí prógráàmù lónìí kábíra wa léèrè látìgbà tí ètò yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ni ipa tèmi tí mo ti kó. Kò kìí ṣe pé ká wà lórí platform ká kọ́mẹ́ǹtì kìí ṣe ká wà lórí prógráàmù ká sọ̀rọ̀ nìkan ṣùgbọ́n kí ni ipa ti tèmi tí mo ti kó bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí mo sì ti ṣiṣẹ́. Because tí mo bá ti share prógráàmù àwọn èèyàn ẹlòmíì tí ò tíì gbọ́ nǹkan kan pa rẹ̀ á mẹ́sẹ̀jì mi kí ni ìtumọ̀ eléyìí bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàásù. Ohun tó wà fún rèé wọ́n lísìn sí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ ohun tó wà fún ni. Lára prógráàmù kan tí mo ti share láàárọ̀ yìí lẹ́nìkan ti pè mí. Kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ó ti pe àwọn èèyàn jọ. Ó pè mí lórí messenger mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní analyse ẹ̀ fún wípé lóòótọ́ o EndSARS tí wọ́n ń sọ òtítọ́ ni ìjọ tiẹ̀ ti gbọ́ nípa à ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé a fẹ́ kúrò láàrin Nàìjíríà kẹ́lẹ́ mọ bí tí nǹkan ò yí ẹnìyẹn dé ó ní bàbá wa bí Yorùbá bá kò bó la fẹ́ kó lọ.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Mo ní òkè nígbà tí wọ́n pín àwọn state ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n pín yẹn tí wọ́n kó lọ síbi kan.
Ibo làwọn yẹn lọ òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀rùbítẹ́ iná ti yọ fún.
Àwa máa fa ìlà tiwa níbi tí àwa ọmọ Yorùbá tá a dèrè o.
These are part of parcel of educating the people.
Mo ní nǹkan tí à ń sọ nìyẹn. Mo wá tí mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ wákàtí kan. Kí gbogbo wa náà because awareness wa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nísìnyí.
Àwọn èèyàn ti get carried away mọ̀ pé SARS ti wọlé nísinsìnyí òyìn ọkàn ayé mọ̀. NSAS, everybody pariwo listen.
ẹnìyàn sọ nǹkan báyẹn ó wá dàbí bíi pé
Bí ìgbà táyà tẹ̀ ti ṣe kankan.
nǹkan kò tiẹ̀ tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú mi. So mo sá wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun náà nígbà tí mo wá ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dùn mọ́ mo sọ gbogbo àwọn oríṣiríṣi nǹkan mo ní òkè ẹni tó jẹ́ commissioner of education ẹ bèrè ń bo lọ́mọ rẹ̀ ti kàwé ẹni tó jẹ́ commissioner of health tó bá sì kì í bo ló ti ń gbàwòsàn ṣé hospital tí wọ́n ti ń gbàwòsàn ni wọ́n ti ń gbàwòsàn mo ní whereas gbogbo nǹkan tí adẹ̀ ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ìlà wọn fi ń ṣararin dín ta ló sọ fún yín wípé ẹ̀yin gangan ẹ lè wà better off even láìsòṣèlú nígbà tí gbogbo nǹkan tí ó yẹ ká ní tó bá ti wà lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún tán ó ní kí n sẹ́ẹ̀dì poll and petition yẹn sí òun ìyẹn ni mo sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí ó ní òun náà òun ti tún pe àwọn èèyàn jọ pé àwọn táwọn ń gbọ́ mi nísìnyìí àwọn pọ̀ díẹ̀ àwọn táwọn jọ wà nínú ilé mo ní ìwọ náà tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ yẹn gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ṣàlàyé fún ọ yẹn ìwọ náà tún ṣàlàyé fún ẹlòmíì mo bẹ̀ gbogbo wa tá a wà lórí pílátífọ́ọ̀mù yìí àsìkò rẹ̀ fún wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jí tó o bá lówó tó o lè fi sọ̀pọ̀tì ìwọ náà lè mú ìrìn ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ ìwọ náà lè sọ̀rọ̀ síta ẹ má jẹ́ ká dá nǹkan yìí dá àwọn èèyàn kan nìkan kì í ṣe gbogbo wa la lówó tá a lè fi sílẹ̀ ní tòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo wa la sá lẹ́nu gbogbo wa la sá láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ gbogbo wa la sá láwọn èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé ìtì ìṣiṣẹ́ mi lónìí èèyàn mélòó mo ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ lónìí èèyàn mélòó ló ti gbọ́ nípa nǹkan tí à ń ṣe yìí Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ èmi mo tún kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o Olúwa bá wa ṣe o a sì ṣàṣeyọrí lágbára Ọlọ́run àṣetì ò kì í bọ́jọ́ àṣetì ò ní bá wa gbogbo àtàwọn tí a ká àti ẹ̀ mọ̀ because àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wà lábẹ́ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ Ọlọ́run á fún gbogbo wa ṣe ilẹ̀ ìlérí yẹn á débẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run oko ẹrí yẹn Olúwa á fà wá jáde ẹ kú ètò ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún ẹlòmíì náà láàyè ẹ ṣeun gan.
I say thank you very much to our dear mother. Bear with me, you might not see my face. It's because I was doing some few things behind there. My face will come up in a minute. People have lost focus. F-O-U-C-S. What is the meaning of focus? F-O-U-S. What is the meaning? When we say focus, kí ni meaning focus? When you want to achieve the best grade in the university, what is the first thing you do? You want to achieve the best grade. What is the first thing you will do?
Focus.
I'm asking everybody, you want to get the best grade from your job, what will you do?
Focus.
You want to marry and you want to start by having the best girlfriend, what are you going to do?
Focus.
Let's get another caller. My face will pop up in a minute.
Good afternoon.
A very good afternoon, ma.
Yeah, I could share Taku you.
How are you, ma?
I took a gunning for holding on. But I am just calling in. My name is Shaladi. Shaladi logo maybe period. I think I put that in. I just want to encourage you. But don't be discouraged. There's no reason for that because panic you will see we need our own nation. We need our own nation. For how long? 50, 60 years, and we're still there. saying, let's do this. These people will not never change. As long as we are together, Fulani will never change. They should go and change their history. What's happening countries? So, I want you to what it is. Even our we are not right for this. They are just joking because more because so but this side, I just want to know that this side conscious of it, they will not in the channel because they will never change. But we don't care. They will still go back to what they were doing. So you can talk about something they change. They will now realize, even out of that way, the best thing for us is just to go. If I am when you be actually not to our power, we have to go. So I want to know the other it's about already, and we need so many friends. I don't know if you can still savage. I'm waiting for you guys. You're going to come back because I want you only eat back. Only eat back. Báwo ni màá tún fẹ́ ṣe bí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ náà? Ó máa bà mí jẹ́ ní owó ṣe pa gbogbo wa jẹ́ ìwà ló kó òkèlè ìjọba wa yìí. They can't change. So don't despair. We are waiting because Ọlọ́run ti ò dé ìgbésí yìí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀. No matter how gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ire tiwa ni àwọn máa kó èrè àwọn aláìgbàgbọ́ tó ń sì kóra wọn lọ fún ọ̀dẹ̀ àkọ́bí bá. Even our youth, you just have to sensitize them. Many of them will mọ̀ don't share them on much free Nigeria or nothing. So awareness not need be what we just sort of we need to make them aware what we are talking about and how we cannot thrive in this nation. It's not going to be our break. Oh yes. How about they make peaceful breaking possible? Well, what do you want Barry? So my brother, just keep on keeping on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will love all our mothers because they are the backbone to each and every one of us. And likewise, all the mothers around the world as well. I understand. We are all excited. I am excited as well. I am very happy. But out of that excitement, we must open our one being about kini kan tí yan bá ń sunkún ẹ̀yin Yorùbá ẹ má ní mo pòwe wọ́n ní tí yan bá ń sunkún a máa ríran ó ṣeéṣe kó má ríran ní 21st century o àwọn ọmọ tó ń sunkún yìí wọ́n ríran o àwa la máa jẹ́ kó ríran o because ẹkún tó ń sun ẹkún pé àwa náà sọ̀rọ̀ látijọ́ yìí now you kept quiet. Koiki Media, you kept quiet. You saw the atrocity. You've lived in London. You roll around with these people for 20 years. Now you are talking that we should end Nigeria. Oh, Sorotele now agreed. So I want to see one, you know, they are crying, they are pleading, but they cannot see. Owe tele niyan pe ti abon ba sunkún amariran hello wo ri papa because there's a twist around what is happening. It's a good thing that is happening, but there's also might be a twist why we must remain focused. F-O-U-S. F-O-C-U-S. Focus. In everything we want to do in life, if we are not focused, there's tendency that that thing will work, but we might drag it, you know, like the nasty contraction of the North and the Fulanese. The Hausas, some of them are also affected, but not every one of them, because majority of them are calling the shot. We have a caller.
Oh, you're on the show?
Yes, I am on the show.
Oh.
All right then, thanks. Not everybody wants to talk on the show. Some people just want to share experience with us and just engage us. Someone called me from US yesterday. I guess he lives in New York. I receive tons of calls every day and I appreciate that. It's not because, you know, I want to talk about it, but because I appreciate each and every caller. Let's go straight. 077.
Hello?
Hello. Yes. Yeah.
ṣàkíyèsí ọ̀rọ̀ kan ni ṣé wàá ní program ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà lórí program ṣé ń gbé kúrò lórí speaker ni.
program tó ṣe lọ́wọ́ mo ti fi voice note sílẹ̀ ní kúkú Oòduà nation tí mo wá jẹ́ sí yẹn báwa ti lè ké bá ìjáre àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n pa ọlọ́pàá ní orílẹ̀ kan wọ́n ti lọ́ọ́ sun gbogbo police station.
àti
àwọn ló lọ́ọ́ pa èèyàn ló lọ́ọ́ sun ọlọ́pàá lọ́tọ́ pa náà níyàwó wọn lẹ́bí ilé o ìjọba akégbàjáre ó tètè délé lóko báwọn tó ń protect wọn pààyàn wọn ọjà o.
Okay.
tó bá dẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fẹ́ẹ́ máa fẹ́ẹ́ dẹ̀.
Mo ti rí I was alerted when the people I was alerted there.
Just broadcast it, let everyone know that all these people that are protesting are not fighting. They are doing peaceful protesting. I want to know they are on the new one, they are out.
Okay.
Ìjọba yìí tẹ̀sán kọ́tọ́ máa ṣe sọ́rọ̀ wọn. Báwo ni bá ní kó wọn kọ́ kó wọn? Wọ́n náà tó protest nírọ̀ wọ́n rọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́mọ sílẹ̀.
Okay. All right.
Jọ́sẹ̀ yọ náà bàbá.
All right. Everybody náà gbọ́ yín bẹ̀ ṣe. Everybody. Okay. All right. Well, àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ yín náà bẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ so àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ yín we talk about it as well. I was aware of the voice. Okay.
Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni jáde fún ìmọ̀ ọ̀kan tó máa jẹ́ ló wá lọ, kó máa gbókù ẹ̀ lọ bá yàwó ẹ̀, kó dá náà.
All right, no problem.
Ẹjọ́ tí lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ti bá tọ́ mú owó lọ, àwọn tó kò tẹ́sọ̀ ló ń jà o. Mo mi tẹ̀lé pé ọmọ rẹ̀ jọ, bí bá ní iye náà sí, ó sì ti máa sọ pé àwọn tó kò tẹ́sọ̀ ló ń jà.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Máa pe ṣe wọn mo fẹ́ láyọ̀ sí, fún owó èdè bọ́ta, àwọn tó kò tẹ́sọ̀ ló ń jà o.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go straight to US. 3656. Very good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. Good morning here.
Yeah.
My name is Otumba Tunde Alade.
I can't sorry to Otumba.
Keep money on Facebook. Then mo retí bọ̀bọ̀ Igbo kan ló ń lẹ̀ program yẹn ó show àwọn pé ní tẹ palace ti ní Ẹdẹ pé àwọn boys tó ń protest wọ́n sáwọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá pé
last week nìyẹn
ó show.
Simon Ekpa last week ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí it was last week.
So?
Yeah, last week. But go ahead. Mo kàn fẹ́ mention pé I am aware of that video. Yeah, ẹgbọ́n sókè. Yeah.
Then ìgbà tó dẹ̀ tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ìgbà tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ tèmi wà bí because US lèmi wà bí. Then Ondo State lèmi dẹ̀ ti wá. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ rí pé things ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pé kò move on. Then I've coordinated all my boys in Ondo State. At least ó yẹ ká lè ṣerú nǹkan náà tí wọ́n ń ṣe. But thank God pé àṣà mo ṣe sọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti jáde ìgboro Àkúrẹ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wà tí wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Okay.
I supported it with my own program because I'm doing an EDG program for monthly. Èdè ìlú mi sọ so that àwọn èèyàn á lè máa gbọ́ ọ̀kan tí mo ń ṣàlàyé and I have raised up to a because mo ti gbọ́ information fún àwọn sójà máa ń jáde ní òkè mo ti raise àwọn flags Nàìjíríà fún wọn láti sọ pé wọ́n lè mú dání so that tí àwọn sójà yẹn bá jáde and a report from Auchi náà tí mo ti gbọ́ pé àwọn sójà pé wọ́n ìbọn sí wọn bẹ̀ náà pé heard everything. I just want to commend you about the program and listening to it and so that the things lè máa lọ a word of encouragement to be encourage our youth so that wọ́n lè ní strong mind láti lè sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ if they can be able to hold themselves for 30 days till some days till lọ́nà ẹ̀ on these things because I believe UN can be able to intervene at least see nǹkan tí à ń ṣàlàyé. All what we are agitating for is not only pé EndSARS. If we end SARS, if we don't, we cannot end police because the people don't pààyàn yẹn náà ara wọn náà ló ṣe máa wà lélẹ̀ fún reform. But if a bag of rice can come back, tàwátà wà ní US bí tẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí tá a bá sẹ́ni $50 sí wọn at least inú $50 wọ́n á ti lè rárá ẹ̀ $7,500 wọ́n á ra gbogbo ẹ̀ but kò tó nǹkan kan fún anybody mọ́ láti ṣe. Owó iná owó omi owó you understand me now. Then nítorí àwọn wọ̀nyí àwọn youth kan jáde wọ́n náà lọ kọ lẹ́tà pé kí police wá gba lẹ́tà kó bá wọn fún IG bí àwọn tó wà ń ta kí wọ́n fẹ́ jáde ní àtìgbà tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe protest níbi tí ibùdó tí àwọn Ṣòwòrẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀dí protest Ṣòwòrẹ́ wà wọ́n ti Ṣòwòrẹ́ mọ́lé tó ń ṣe àwọn youth tí mo rí fèsì wọn yẹn àwọn ló lọ bá wọn bẹ̀ tó ń dàbẹ̀rù tó ń nà wọn tí àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lò then this government they want to sponsor all these youths láti pé wọ́n lọ máa jà kan sọ pé because wọ́n ti ń dàlúrú ló jẹ́ kí wọ́n jáde láti kó sójà wá even though they advise tá a bá ní fún àwọn pípọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ́ láti lè sọ fún wa if things tíwájú ò bá ti ṣe lọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ á ṣe padà sí the system or the courage the brain tí Awólọ́wọ̀ ti fún wa nígbà yẹn ó ti tó rúùlù Oòduà tí ọkọ tìyàwó gan bá padà tó bá ń fẹ́ra wọn tó bá sọ pé wọn ò fẹ́ra wọn mọ́ ìwọ ní káàkó a máa lọ mi ò rí rísì tí wọ́n fi àtàṣe ara wọn pẹ̀lú Yorùbá àti Ìgbò pé wọ́n dandan wọ́n fẹ́ dúró let's be agitated for this our Oòduà so that ẹ̀kọ́ ní káàkó máa lọ àti ní break a lè fi rúùlù wọn please. Right. God will help us. That is just my own contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Okay, Oshatola, very good afternoon, and those that have joined. Hello, ma. Mommy, about mute the background here, pata ma. Ẹ kò máa wo picture, kẹ mute yẹn pátápátá. So that a lè gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa sọ màmá wa.
Okay. Ká sọ ń bẹ̀ o, mo really appreciate it. Orúkọ mi ni Taibat Alaba.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà.
Tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí ọmọ ìjọwọ́ ìyá rẹ̀, ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ wa ni mí.
Àmàrí yín bá mà ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Àmì Ọlọ́run. Inú mi rí lè dùn gidi fún àwọn yóòtù tó jáde rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run abá Adé bá wa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Mo really wà excited láti be in that country láti lọ sí Nàìjíríà. I live in England. Gbogbo àwọn tó lọ ń jó police station yẹn is anti-riot. Àwọn government ló ń sponsor wọn. Kì í ṣe àwọn tó ń.
Àwọn rí protester tó dẹ̀ dé gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn rárá.
Wọ́n débẹ̀ o, àwọn anti-riot from government, from Buhari, àwọn Fúlàní ò fẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ ká para wa o. Kí àwọn Tinubu kan wá nǹkan ṣe sí kọ́ńdà gbogbo àwọn tọ́ọ̀dì tí wọ́n kọ́ńdà wọn padà sínú ilé o. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń protest wọn ò jóná, it's peaceful one. Kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá lè rí Nigerian flag, wọ́n jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa lo Nigerian flag. Àníkàdẹ̀ dáṣẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà wa yìí, àwọn Oòduà fẹ́ lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá lọ, kọ́lọ́wọ́n bá wa dá sí. 100 years wa ó ti pé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo kí wọ́n má fi dàda gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kó ń bá fún lọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀. Mi ì rò pé bàbá tó wà lókè lọ́run yẹn mi ì rò pé ó gbádùn. Because tó bá gbádùn ni tó bá wà lórí ìtẹ́ ni ó yẹ kó ti jáde kó ti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. IG ò jáde sọ̀rọ̀. We must end this fast. Aláti end fast kì í ṣe fast nìkan o. Aláti end gbogbo àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó ń dàlú ìlú. Àwọn olè, àwọn greedy people. Ẹ wo gbogbo wa sá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà nítorí kí ni? Nigeria, I love my country. I do love my country, but gbogbo wa ti sá kúrò ní bá lọ́dẹ gan èmi tí bá bí airport tí bá lọ́lọ́pàá báyìí wọ́n máa kọ́ kìbọn ṣé wọ́n wá sọ wá di ẹranko ni? Ṣé wọ́n sọ wá di ẹranko ni? Ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde. This is have to end now or never.
End now or never.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn Júù oyè kí wọ́n gbéjọba lẹ̀ bàbá Buhari 40 years ago years old ló ti wà nínú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì. Gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ ń ṣe road over tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan ìrántí ọmọ owó tí wọ́n lè ná tó wọ́n kó pamọ́. Kí ló dé tó ń sọ gbogbo àwọn yóò tutù lórí burúkú? Kí ló dé tó ń sọ gbogbo àwọn yóò tutù ìyàwó nígbà tí wọn ò bá níṣẹ́ ṣe wọn ò ní ṣèkan ni? Wọ́n fi kí gbogbo àwọn àgbà òṣì kí gbogbo wọn kọ́ kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn yóò tutù bẹ́ẹ̀. Tinubu ó sọ Èkó di ó sọ Èkó ó sọ sápò. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Èkó ó sọ sápò kí ló dé? Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀rí bàbá Ọbásanjọ́ náà. Gbogbo fáàmù Nàìjíríà ó sọ di fáàmù títí ẹnìkan ṣoṣo. Kí ló dé? Ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà ẹgbẹ́ tèmi o, tó bá ti dúdà tèmi o, wọ́n ṣe fáwọn Ghana kan mú gbogbo àgbààgbà wọ̀nyí tó pa gbogbo wọn dànù. Látọ̀rí 70 upward kó ló kí gbogbo wọn dànù bóyá Nàìjíríà tó rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ náà bá ti mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣèṣekúṣe wọ́n máa yan kí àwọn dànù ní they will sit fight. I'm telling you, àwọn kí ní bá lọ́jọ́ ẹ bá máa gbé ohun sókè pé kí gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà kí gbogbo wọn gbogbo àwọn protest kọ́ lọ wá Nigerian flag. Ó jẹ́ kékeré ni òfin ni tí àmì bá rí Nigerian flag lọ́wọ́ wọn ò ní ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ò ní right láti shoot. And kọ́jẹ́ kan realize pé àwọn tó ń ṣe protest kan náà àwọn Tinubu, àwọn Buhari, àwọn àgbààgbà yẹn, àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì náà máa jó gbogbo kì í ṣe àwọn tó ń ṣe ráyọ̀ tí ẹ bá wa kọ́ kẹ́ bá wa gbóhùn sókè this is the right time this is the right time that we have to go ojú wa láti lọ alábàbà yẹn gbogbo àwọn àgbàgbà yẹn wọ́n láti kúrò lórí ibẹ̀ torí kò ní wọ́n fẹ́ wọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n fẹ́ pa Nàìjíríà wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà di ìlú Fúlàní ẹjọ́ nǹkan tí mo rí láti sọ ni èmi náà mo jáde mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ níjẹ̀bú láti sọ pé mo support ọlọ́wà dẹ̀ tó
ẹ ṣe gan mama wa odò agbéwà ẹ pẹ́ fún wa ẹ ṣe gan mama. Mo kí màmá wa Fúnkẹ́ Bello mo kí gbogbo yín màmá tí a lè dárúkọ but a mọ̀ pé ẹ wà lórí ètò mo kí gbogbo pásítọ̀ àti àfáà àti lèmámù. I have said it. You will not use this platform to castigate any religion. All the religion has been battered by the same system. And if things were better for 60 years, just maybe we can start reviewing and say, okay, this country is good. Just look, people think because Nigeria is bad. That is why people are asking for, let us break away from Nigeria. Scottish wants to break away from the system of where they have light, they have food, they have welfare, everything is working. But Scotland wants to have an independent self-determination. So even if Nigeria has been a better place, we can still wake up and say we want to leave, and then we will negotiate our way out. Let's go straight to another caller from US. Welcome on the show. Welcome. I'm aware of that. I can see the number.
So mo kàn ní contribution kan pé ẹ má jà blame àwọn tó ń jalè o. Nǹkan yọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé gbogbo everywhere tí youth bá ti ń jà kíní máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá ignore wọn, ó máa ń normal ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo everywhere. Even though ní US mo wà ní Chicago mo wà. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Chicago. Débi pé wọ́n ti ń plan ti lọ jó airport wọn. Nígbà tó ti ń ba gbogbo kíní warehouse jẹ́ tó ń ba everywhere jẹ́. Everywhere ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo pé wọ́n fẹ́ kó sójà yẹn wá yẹn àbí kíní kan kàn fi dẹ́rù bà wá ni. Hello sir.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín mo fi interfere ni mo ń gbọ́rọ̀ yín.
Sójà ò lè pa sójà wọ́n fẹ́ kó sójà wá pa 5 million youth ni. Àbí wọ́n lágbára débẹ̀ wọ́n ní agbára débẹ̀ ni wọ́n lè lọ fagbára yẹn fèsì Boko Haram nínú gbó Sangisa. Boko Haram ò tó 5,000 gbogbo àwọn tó yọ Nàìjíríà lẹ́nu.
Thank you very much.
Ẹni.
No, mo kíyàn lórí YouTube ní ẹgbẹ́ òsókè mo ń gbọ́ yín má bínú.
So ọmọ àbá nǹkan jẹ́ ibùdó mo wo kíní àwọn kọ́mẹ́ntì àwọn Ẹ̀dó wọ́n ti jó station wọn normal thing àwọn alálówó station ọmọ ìyá èèyàn kankan ló ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kan ló lówó station àwọn citizen ló ní station Coca-Cola kìíní tó lọ ń jí kó àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n bá àkànjẹ́ wọ́n sí kìíní kan èlò ilẹ̀ ti sẹ́ndì sáwọn youth pé kán fi oúnjẹ tán fi ṣe protest àbóúnjẹ kọ́nà máa jẹ tí wọ́n ní jẹ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló kó wọn sí problem yẹn náà. Nǹkan sáà náà máa jẹ láti máa fi ṣe protest wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ rí nǹkan tó máa rí Dangote ló ní property. Ta ló ní property Dangote? Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa. Ta ló dẹ̀ ní owó wa náà kó lọ́bẹ̀? So nǹkan wa náà la sì ń jí kì í ṣe nǹkan oníkan. Right wa láti orí right wa láti wà. As far as tí wọ́n rí individual tí wọ́n dá individual dúró kán jí nǹkan ẹ̀ ó wà òkè mi ò rí anything bad against it. Tábà rí nǹkan gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn kò kọ́ bàjẹ́ normal thing nìyẹn everywhere ni. Tèmi ó sì president sì jókòó sí àtọ̀rọ̀ kò ì dá wọn lóhùn ó ìdúró ó ń wò kó bàjẹ́ jù yẹn lọ ó dìgbà tá a bá sún wọlé kí wèrè tó mọ̀ pé kankan sí kan ṣẹlẹ̀. ó sì máa lọ level yẹn ó sì máa lọ level yẹn
Okay.
nígbà tó dé level tí tó Donald Trump kò lè control mọ́ ṣèbó kó military wá curfew at the end of the day nígbà tọwọ́ wọn ò lè ká wọ́n sá lọ at the end of the day náà ni ó wá dẹ̀dẹ̀.
Kódà ẹ ṣé gan-an bàbá wa.
All right.
Sorry, I have to 3 minutes. I think you can call back again. It's an interactive platform, and I take comment from different platforms that we are trending or we are broadcasting from. Let's quickly see what they're saying on YouTube. That means I will not take calls when I'm doing that, so that we can gauge, because you are not watching what is happening on YouTube in terms of the comments. Likewise, those on YouTube cannot see what you are writing on Koiki Media. Likewise, Koiki Media does not know what somebody is writing on Koiki Media Odudua page. Some people might say, why do you have all this page? Let me quickly refresh your mind. 60 days, Facebook locked me out when we were on this journey. For 60 days, I was locked away from Olayomi Koiki and Koiki Media, which is my page attached to Olayomi Koiki. We started running the show for some time, and then on Wale Walata, we got hacked. We lost some of our videos, and someone said, why not just open another Facebook page, which I didn't want it to do, but I'm sure now it was a good idea that we did so. Even though I said I was not going to take a call, but I know one of our mothers is calling. Sometimes some people are at work and they just want to use the squeeze opportunity, because I know the nature of what people do, and sometimes I just have to squeeze it in. Everyone's okay, Mamawa, even though we wanted to read comment from the YouTube. Yeah.
Mo fẹ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹnìkan ọ̀tọ̀rẹ́ nìkan kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn níṣẹ́ pé ṣé káwọn lo pé káwọn gẹ́ẹ̀tì Oòduà flag ẹ má jẹ́ ká lo Oòduà flag nínú ìní ìtàn tí wọ́n sì ń ṣe yìí flag Nàìjíríà àwọn nìkan sì máa lò kán fi protect tán fẹ́ protect tí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó lè end sọ́wọ́ kan ṣo ká má tí ì dá múrú má pàlápà ìròyìn ni ká má fi nǹkan kan kan fẹ́ táǹpà Odùduwà wa tá a ti gbé kalẹ̀ tó rọ́lọ́run ti gbé yẹn kalẹ̀ so àwọn tó sì ń protect yẹn kí wọ́n protect ilé ìtàn protect tá à ń protect lọ́wọ́ kí yẹn kó kúrò pé ká mọ bí tá à ń lọ Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú wa. And number 2 tí mo fẹ́ sọ wọ́n sọ pé Buhari ò dá sí Buhari ò sí information ni mo gbọ́ o ètò mi ò rí o bẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ information yẹn lánàá ni lẹ́nìkan sọ fún mi pé Buhari ò sí ní aṣọ ìmọ̀ kó ti lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà nǹkan tí mi gbọ́ nìyẹn information tí mo gbọ́ lánàá nìyẹn.
No problem. All right, ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa, ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú wa ojú mi tì wá.
Amen. Thank you very much.
All right.
Let's remain focused. Buhari in Nigeria did not make any difference. Buhari in US will not make any difference. Let's read some of the comment quickly on the YouTube because like I did say earlier, and likewise, I'll just quickly also say good morning or good afternoon to those on YouTube. According to Mr. Fagbemi, Nigeria has already gone because right now, Lagos State has declared curfew. A very good morning to you, my sister. Fashola Damilari. Okay, you were telling me the name of the governor. Call me Sonic 7. Says Iletia, which means home is here. Mr. Fagbemi also said, Yemi, I want to read more of the comment. Definitely, we have a lot of work to do. I so much believe so. NSAS is not our own issue. NSAS, we must make sure we keep an eye that our children are not killed because those are our children. But they are only telling us to Sorosoke. But we are telling them we are Sorosoke, but we want Nigeria to go. Why they're still pushing for NSAS, and that is keeping them on the street of Lagos and every part as well. Someone is asking, the Yoruba War Congress need to help us with this campaign. I am so confused about what they are doing. I understand they do meetings, but what steps are being taken to make this a reality? We have an uphill battle as the powers that be. We do everything to make sure we don't get our nation. So what the powers to be, just like my sister was saying there, are now doing is they've realized, okay, let's take this caller because it's a direct call from Nigeria. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello. About a mute the background, dear mommy. Hey, Joma.
Hello.
ìtẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn ẹ mute ẹ̀ pátápátá ẹ kàn máa wojú mi lórí ẹ̀ torí ó ń affect bẹ ṣe ń pè yìí à ń gbọ́ yín nínú ilé pẹ̀lú yẹn náà.
Ókè ó yá mo ti lọ ẹ̀. Ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ káàsán màmá ẹ ra mà.
Àdàlágbọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rùn.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ìyá yìí ti pọ̀ ju o.
Orúkọ yín mà orúkọ yín bolẹ tí ń pè wá ká lè ní gíláàsì ibi tẹ́ tí ń pè wá gangan. Mo mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ni Ìbàfọ̀ ọ̀dà ẹgbọ́n sókè màmá wa àárín yín pẹ́.
Ẹjọ́ ìnira yìí ti pọ̀ ju o. Ṣẹ́rí èmi jẹ́rí yìí Kútọ́nù ni mo ti lọ ra aláìsí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀.
Okay. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Gbogbo ọjà lọ́gbà gbogbo ọjà mi lọ́wọ́ kọ́sítọ́ọ̀mù gbà. Nísìnyí Kánò láti lọ rajà. Kánò láti lọ rajà. Ṣé yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ Kánò tí bá bí yín màmá ẹ má bínú pé mo bí ní ìbéèrè yẹn kí ló dé tó jẹ́ Kánò lẹ́tí lọ rajà?
Ráìsì la lọ ra Kánò.
Ṣé ráìsì yìí tẹ́ ń rà ní Benin tẹ́lẹ̀ náà lẹ lọ rà ní Kánò ni àbí ti local one?
Lókà la lọ rà.
Okay.
Lókà.
Okay.
Ó tún wọ́n. Ó tún wọ́n 22,000 25,000 ní lókà tá à ń rà. Ìgbà tó dẹ̀ ṣí bọ́dà tá à jẹ́ láìsí bọ́dà ó wọ́n jù 10,000 là ń rà àwọn 2,000 ọ̀rẹ́ ìlú náà 2,000 wọ́n á rí gbẹ̀yìn ìyá yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Gbogbo ọmọ kàwé ọ̀ríṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ wà nílé gbogbo ọlọ́kàwé àwọn gbogbo owó oníwo lórí ọ̀ láti rán wọn ní sùn láti ṣe ọwọ́ àlé bàbá wa ṣe kọ́ máa kúrò títì kọ́ wọ́n.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá wa tí wọ́n pè wá. It's expensive, especially when they call direct. Let's read more of the comments. Somebody says, I am so confused about what the Yoruba World Congress are doing. We have uphill battle. Some of the battle we are dealing with now is we agree that our children are out. Look, they are Yorubas. We understand the ones in the east are the Biafras, but the one in the southwest where we want to campaign. Okay, let's take this caller.
Hello.
All right, I guess. All right, you know better. All right, go ahead.
I was just listening to your commentary on Yoruba World Congress, but if you can give me some space, I will touch on that issue. But the main reason I'm actually calling in is to sort of encourage people. And as you were saying earlier with regards to focusing, we need to really focus on what we want to achieve and what are we planning on achieving. That is the Yoruba nation.
Okay.
How are we going to get that? We need to focus on one, and I know I watched your show yesterday when you were saying about forget the amalgamation, but I want to encourage even you to focus on that 1914 amalgamation. That is the root of the problem that we are facing. The 1914 amalgamation is the root because we have both the northern and southern protectorates that were joined together by Lord Regard. Now, if you follow the trend, it was the amalgamation, then we had the divide of the northern and the southern protectorate. So you had the northern areas, then you had the western region, and then you had the eastern region. Then that now gave birth to the unitary system that we're having now. Now it's that unitary system that now divided the whole of that amalgamated area into various sections that they call states. Now, because we have all this confusion, because of the root problem, which is the amalgamation, that's what's caused this whole confusion. So if we can focus on breaking that amalgamation and also focusing on not calling Nigeria, which was the name that was given to it, a country, because it isn't a country. It's an amalgamated area that was joined together by the British imperialists. And because it's been amalgamated, it's not a country. Because if you ask yourself, if it's a country, what language does Nigeria speak? It doesn't have a language. You and I we have inherited within our
I'm just
origin
off the
that-
seat for a few minutes while you are still talking. So in case you are trying expecting me to respond, I won't respond, but people can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So, you know, we don't have a that. So I would say the amalgamated area does not have a language. It doesn't have. You can say English. English is not our language. Our language that we inherited from our ancestors is the Yoruba language. Just as the Biafra man inherited from his ancestral origin, he inherited the Igbo language. So because we have all been amalgamated. There's no unison in terms of language. We can't understand ourselves. We don't share the same food. We don't share the same clothes. We don't share the same religion. There's nothing that we share. Nothing. We don't have anything in common. So for this reason, we need to really focus on that 1914 amalgamation.
So how do we let me sorry, I'm back on the seat now. How do we it's not about focus on that amalgamation. How do we dissolve that amalgamation?
How do we
dissolve it?
How do we dissolve it? That's what I'm saying. How we dissolve it is by I believe that the petition is enough. I mean, even with these youths that are crying NSAS, it's a very sad case because they're crying NSAS because they don't have the history. They don't have the history of why they are inside that amalgamated area. And how can we go out and create that awareness? It is through proclaiming the signing of that petition. If we can get the petition, if we can get people to sign that petition, we are creating more and more awareness. That is one. Just this morning, I spoke to somebody that I know is a staunch follower of PDP. And I said to the gentleman, he's a friend of mine, I met him about sometime 2 years ago. And I said, look, we had that election, which was the 2019 election. They were killing themselves. They were killing themselves in order for somebody to become a president. I said, it's not right. Why are they killing? Because there's no unison. Everybody is going into that area for trading, which is what it was created for. It was created for the British to trade. So I said to him that I was telling him about the amalgamation, and he said, so what do we do? Because we have our elders, we have the others and all the elders that are not really listening or even coming from. And I said, look, we are running a petition. We are running a petition with the cell. If we can get that petition to a very, very high number, we can get ourselves out. Immediately, the guy jumps on that petition. Immediately. And today now, he's telling me that he is going, because he didn't know about it. He's telling me now that he is going to start dispersing that petition. I sent it to him with how to sign. So we need to find a way. So, I mean, yesterday, it's not even finding a way. Yesterday, there was a general meeting with the Yoruba World Congress UK. They are now willing to sit down and take that petition as a project. But I don't even want to say that it should be the job of the Yoruba World Congress. We need to find.
Let me ask this. Apart from this petition, what is the other way out of this?
It's just to continue to create the other way round. I can't think of any other way round than that petition, to be honest.
So what you're saying now is we don't
and also sorry, I made a fortunate slip there. Also to create the awareness is that we within the diaspora, we have to go out and meet and talk to our MPs. We have to try and find a way where
from the Yoruba World Congress perspective, from the Yoruba World Congress, what is their, I mean, not everything you probably have to, you'll be able to say, but let's leave the petition and the poll. What steps are they taking?
Well, as far as I know, the ones in the UK, from the meeting that we held yesterday, because I'm sure you're aware, Olayomi, that there is a platform that is holding over 900 Yoruba sons and daughters. We held that meeting yesterday. It was targeted at that platform, and I dispersed the link to that meeting to all the other platforms that I know, including Ibagani Adams' platform, because I'm not partial towards anybody. All I'm concerned about is that we get the Yoruba nation. So they have agreed that they are willing to come together, that everybody should come together now and let us tackle this petition. Let us tackle ways that we can get ourselves out of that amalgamated area. We need to stop all this bickering and silly arguments. It's not about us. We need to think about the future generations. Look at those kids shouting end SARS. They don't know the history. They don't know the history of that amalgamation. They should not be calling out end SARS. They should be calling out end.
All right. I don't know if we lost her there because she not lost her, but she cut off. Maybe the battery went flat. I don't know what happened, but she'll probably call back. Are you comfortable with that? From the perspective of what she has said, awareness is the key. But what step the organizations would do? She's back again.
Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, we got cut off. Yeah, so basically, they don't know the history because history has been cut off. So, if we Yoruba people can stop all the bickering and the silliness and just really focus, get ourselves together and start preaching the gospel of that amalgamation. And then we need to move that rally that is being held now needs to move on to break Nigeria, because there's nothing that is going to work in that place. There's no government, there's no PDP, there's no APC that is going to work until we realize that we have been wrongly put together, and that wrong that has been done needs to be undone, and that is to finish that, to break the amalgamation, and break that amalgamation. And Yoruba people need to realize that we are all one. We are determined to get our Yoruba land, and how we can get it is if we all speak in one voice. We need to find a way to come together, stop all the silliness, and take this matter as a life and death situation. So that's what I have to say.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Let's go straight to US where we have another caller. Ekasun.
Emmanuel ló kọ mi tó ń pè láti New York City.
Sir.
Ẹ lákun sẹ́ẹ̀rí pé Yorùbá àwa gan lọ tá ara wa. Yorùbá àwa gan lọ tá ara wa. Ẹ̀yin náà imagine àwọn ọmọ wọn jà kí ló fi lè dá irú àwọn MC olóọmọ. Ẹ sọpọ́tì ẹ wá ń dé àwọn ọmọ tá a sí wọn láti lọ kàtà wọn. Ẹ dàbí ṣe ń tọ́ da nìyẹn. Ẹ ò bá wọn Haúsá ní Àbújá. Àwọn pro SARS.
Hold on, Babawa. Olatosin, is there any other problem from any other person with the volume? Because Olatosin says, add more volume, please. Can I know if, the volume is up to the spec here. Maybe you want to come out of the broadcast and come back in. Everyone's okay, Babawa.
Okay. Say, Ọlọ́run tá a bá ṣọ̀kan, Ọlọ́run kò sí tó lè dá wa dúró láti kó dúdú wa. Kò sí tí ó dá wa dúró tá a bá ṣọ̀kan. àwa náà ni àwa là ń dira wa lọ́wọ́. Àwa là ń dira wa lọ́wọ́ tá a bá lè ṣọ̀kan tá a ṣọ̀kan tí ó ká gbò lọ fún selfish interest. Selfish interest ló dà wá láàmú. Selfish interest ló dà wá láàmú. Èyí náà wo àwọn onífújì wa àwọn onífújì wa ẹ wọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn. Ẹ wọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn nígbà tí wọ́n rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ bójú pé àwọn sọ̀pọ̀ ti àwọn youth. Yóò bá in fact kọ́nà sànù wa ni. Àwọn ọ̀tá àwa ni ò fẹ́ràn ara wa. A fẹ́ràn ara wa. Hausa Fulani kọ́ ní òòlù ní òfin àní independent. Àwa gan la dira ọlọ́wọ́ fún independent. Àwa gan la dira ọlọ́wọ́. Lábẹ́ gbogbo prógámù Mama Estabok. Bí Mama Estabok ṣe tó yìí, Mama Estabok yìí ló sọ létà ó sọ pé yòówó ti kó àdì tó dàbí. Nítorí enemy within ni. Enemy within ló ń dá ọ láàbò. Dájẹ́ Hausa Fulani. Tí o bá bá ti dábàá sí lọ alọ́kẹ́, ó ìsà ọ̀lọ́ kò ní dà fún ọ̀lọ́ ọ̀kan náà lágbá independent. Àmọ́ tó káàkiri bá ronú pé fẹ́ rí ni nítorí báyìí láti ìlà ọ̀nà ọ̀la ní yóò kó wà. Àrùnú bí yòókù ṣe gbà òmìnira. Problem wa nù.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an. Ẹ ṣe gan-an.
Àbí problem. Àwọn ẹni problem ara wa.
Ẹja fẹ́lẹ̀ mìíràn láyé ká tó gbọ́ tí mo ṣẹ́gun bàbá wa láti America. We go straight now to Canada where we have another caller.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ, màá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò. Ṣé rí àwọn tó ń pè especially from Nigeria yẹn tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ poll and petition? Please take that number down. Ṣé understand me?
Yeah.
So that because there are some things that are going on, but I cannot be discussing it on the air. So tá a bá ṣe tán, màá pè yín, màá sọ fún yín, but nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ tó important ni pé wọ́n bá ti pè tán sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ petition yẹn kìíní kan, just take the number down. Ṣé ti yé yín?
All right.
So màá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ later.
All right, we'll do that. All right. Let's take another caller from the US. Hello, caller.
Hello.
All right. I'm sure we are aware that we cannot hear you when the Batumi another device to play. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Mr. Koike, good morning. I'm about calling from state.
Good afternoon.
I have just two observations. Hold up. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you until you mute the background one, please.
I've done that. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning.
Good afternoon.
I have two observations to make. Number one is, all YORUBA person knows that we have a problem in Nigeria. We don't want, this is a platform. We are all serious now. We are fighting war. We don't want nobody to come to the air and start telling us about our problem. If you want to make a contribution, talk about the solution. Talk about what we can do for our freedom. We have problems. You know that. Please, I'm begging them, and you let them know.
Okay.
Nobody should come and start talking about our problem.
Okay.
Solution.
Okay.
And your own contribution, what you can do for us to be free.
Okay.
What contribution can you make?
Yeah.
People talk about the petition, the poll and hope. That what contribution can you make to make this thing go viral? Tell us what you want to do to help us.
All right.
Not our problem.
All right. Thank you very much.
Not our problem. The child of God, would you open our what? How many times for us? Okay. Would you open our what? Need the you come here, you call, how around. Just tell us what you can do, your contribution to make this movement go forward.
Thank you very much, sir.
Then secondly, a lot of people don't know very much about the poll and poll. Please, explain to them.
All right.
Like I'm talking.
Okay.
When I heard about it, I went to sign. I saw it was bold that the contribution. I made the one I can make.
Yeah.
But it was yesterday I was talking to somebody you and I know in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain to him. I said, no, there is space that you can click no if you don't have money.
Yeah, you're
I said,
right.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I
said
said,
that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we said that all the
And
time.
the
Yeah.
larger number of Yoruba people
I've been
that we need, this is about number,
yeah.
are in Yoruba land.
Yeah.
The Yalewedu, the Yalaka, the Abikiliko. So it's that figure that they will see. So let them know that no, you should just ignore the figures. There is a space you can go and click it.
Okay.
Forget about the figure. Please let them know.
All right.
Educate them, let them know very well.
Okay.
And let them know as well that there is a hard copy. If you can't do the online one, there is hard copy. We give it to you, you sign, what about it? So please let them know this thing got to go viral. This thing got to get this street.
Yeah.
And anybody that will call in, please let them know. If they start talking about our problem, just call them up. You don't want to hear our problem again. You have a problem.
Yeah.
Just when you call, talk about the solution and your contribution. They start talking about our problem, call them up. They want to waste your time.
Yeah.
I mean, or what? And you see, they want to waste your time, call them up.
Yeah.
Ojú ogun la wà.
Ojú ogun la wà.
Ojú ogun la wà. Kò sáyé yẹmẹyẹmẹ. Báwo ni àwọn òun dà?
All right. I should go and
Báwo ni àwọn?
Thank
Now
you, sir.
go to the point and tell us the contribution. You are a lawyer, you go to fight for with your services, you are clinical, you are tuition, anything. Just tell us what you want to do for us.
All right.
Just tell us what you got the problem. You looking at bullshit in the aboyen. Just tell us way forward. Solution like that.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Just like the last caller said, a lot of people get carried away. If you focus, we will not get carried away. But because we don't focus, we have a topic. We are treating the topic. It will bring a lot of conversation. Do you think we can hit the ground? And I'm not saying hit the ground by pushing everybody out. Even our awareness campaign alone, visibility of it. When people, I have said it so many times, and I'll say it again. It's not because we open the phone line and everybody think, oh, let me just call that boy. Go now, go sort here. Go contact me now, sorrow. Some programs don't allow you to call in. But because I am in the media, I know the power of hearing your own voice. So that make a decision for them, man. I know what people can say. And I have lived here for 20 years. I know how things operate. That is the reason why there's a break-up between the government and Nigerians at home. Because the communication gap. If I want to see my MP now, my collector sini, ó dẹ̀ máa fún mi ní appointment yẹn ó dẹ̀ láti inú iṣẹ́ nítorí pé kí ni surgery tí wọ́n start orí ẹ̀ dìbò fún tó láti wá jókòó. My MP must attend that surgery. If he or she does not attend it, that is a problem for me. That is the reason why we open the phone line. I guess we have another caller from US.
Hello, sir. Hi, sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Yes, sir.
Àwọn ni
Hello, sir. Àtúbọ̀dá ni orúkọ mi láti US ni mo tún pè.
ẹ bá wa gbóhùn sókè díẹ̀.
Little contribution, yes, sir. Little contribution tèmi. Mo ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ nù, but it keeps on coming. Mo dọ̀ fún kọ́ wá ní action kan lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n ní Ọbásanjọ́ lọ bá òní ìjà òní ìṣòro stop the growth on protest pé kan jáwọ́ bẹ̀. But sir, nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ bá kíyèsí wa sí ni pé káàwọ́ pé Ọbásanjọ́ ní ọmọ kékeré mi ni pé this baba bóyá little or only one or little answer to this problem to as a solution to this problem, even especially Yoruba determination. So mo rántí nígbà kan wọ́n lọ fún anniversary kan ṣe fún bàbá tó ní OPC kó tó di pé Gani Adams ya ìyá àkẹyìn. bàbá Ọbásanjọ́ Sunday fún òfin sọ fún ìjọba Nàìjíríà kan ṣe restructuring pé tí wọn bá ṣe when people
Yeah, I remember that video. I saw that video as well, yeah.
Ṣé kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe sí? Nígbà bàbá yìí kàn sáká bẹ́ẹ̀ ìka kan ni. Bóyá ló ń bá wọn ni o, bóyá torí wọn ọ̀fẹ́ kẹ́kẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni o, bóyá torí nǹkan táwọn náà ti ṣe ìka kan ṣe kán fẹ́ máa cover up ni kò jẹ́ kán lè sọ̀rọ̀ láti jáde síta láti máa parọ́ àti láti máa bora wọn. Mo fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ní ìsìn ká ṣe ń gbọ́ ẹni tó bá lè súnmọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ tí wọ́n bá lè bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kì í ṣe bóyá ká bẹ̀ wọ́n bọ̀ ká àbíyè fún wọn kán dìde kí wọ́n jáde láti jẹ́ pé ká ṣe nǹkan yìí. Bóyá fún báwọn pé lórí gbogbo ogún tí wọ́n kó jọ wọ́n sì máa tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ní ìkọ́ tí wọ́n bá ń kú bí kúkà pa wọ́n sì wọ́n máa sílẹ̀ náà ni tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ sílẹ̀ lójú ayé wọn ikú máa gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ń bẹ̀rù kò yé wa. Kó kí wọ́n má torí láìsí tí wọ́n kọ́ ṣoṣo kí wọ́n kó ẹgbẹ̀rún láìsí nínú bondage. Ní ìwọ̀n bóyá ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọlọ́run nínú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn yìí ni àbí torí èsì tí wọ́n ní ká má lè ṣùmọ̀ pé torí èèyàn lè ṣù. Bóyá nítorí ẹ̀mí burúkú tó ti wọnú wọn yìí ni wọ́n ṣe ti dúdú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn bàbá yẹn mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń parọ́ wọn lè jáde láti sọ fún wa. Bọ̀kan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká direct ọ̀rọ̀ wa sí Ọbásanjọ́ sí because I think direct ẹ̀ sí gbogbo tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Now I wish we could shift it to Ọbásanjọ́. Ká pè é jáde níbi tó bá ṣàpamọ́ sí. Ìpè solution gbogbo destiny ọmọ Yorùbá ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Okay.
Ìkọ̀kọ̀ bá dẹ̀ fi ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Yorùbá ẹ̀ ló sà.
Mo ń gbádùn yín, mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ìkọ̀kọ̀ bá dẹ̀ fi ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa gbogbo ẹ̀ ti wà lọ́dọ̀ àti ìkọ̀tọ̀ mọ solution sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó pọ̀ jákẹ́yìn. Wọ́n ṣe wà ní Ọbásanjọ́ can do something and commit the foundation of Yorùbá nation to come to reality.
All right.
Ibẹ̀ yẹn ni nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ.
All right, ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́n kọ̀ wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ jáde láti dá ẹ̀jẹ̀ kọ́ wọ́n bá tọ́jọ́ ká.
Okay.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká pè wọ́n.
Okay.
Ká ṣe pé Tinubu. Níbi ìkòsó àròjà kìí ṣe tó bóyá ń fajà. This is what we want as a father. Tó bá jẹ́ tòótọ́ ni wọ́n jẹ́ bàbá. Ìyáwó náà bímọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pé Yorùbá nation àwọn èèyàn rí wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà ní Yorùbá nation. Let us call him out. Let him come out and say something. And say something about it.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ọlọ́run á fún wa jẹ o.
Thank you very much. Let us call OBJ to come on board towards this Yoruba self-determination. Since he has already said that, look, Buhari, Baba Semi Gabiki ni mama she man put over payment. She bang book program and I want to make use of it because I love it. Baba Musugu Abikilo man pay Buhari. Are you alive or dead? Restructure this country or you will witness what you are seeing now. Adeboye Babawa tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ wọn. Restructure this country or you will witness what we are witnessing now. Kí ló wá ń bà wá lẹ́rù? Kí ló ń bàjọba lẹ́rù? Ẹ̀yin wòlíì ẹni ẹ ríran sí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Náà tẹ́ wá ríran yẹn nísìn. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀rù wo ló tún wá ń bà wá? Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè. Bàbá gọ́sìmẹ̀. Bàbá gọ́sìmẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin lẹ bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Sẹ́ẹ̀tì yín ló bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin 50+ tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Àwọn ọmọ 20 ní kò sọ̀rọ̀ sókè nísìn. Ẹ ṣáà sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ká gbọ́ Gbẹ̀du magazine.
Àǹtí mi tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni mo fẹ́ dá lóhùn. Ẹ̀mí wa ayé wa kò sí lọ́wọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ o. Ìjọ tẹ bá ti bìrì pé Ọbásanjọ́ lẹ̀mí wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ti dáràn nìyẹn o. Torí inú oko yẹn lẹ máa kú sí. Ọlọ́run lè jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ kó sínú oko yẹn o. Ẹ̀mí wa ọ̀run wa ọwọ́ wa ló wà o. Nǹkan tó bá fi ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣe la máa fi kó o. Ọbásanjọ́ ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá.
Bàbá gọ́sìmẹ̀.
Ọbásanjọ́ kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá.
Bàbá gọ́sìmẹ̀.
Ọbásanjọ́ ò ṣe Yorùbá. Fúlàní ni Ọbásanjọ́. Àwa ara wa la máa fọwọ́ ara wa túnra wa ṣe. Tí ẹnikẹ́ni àtútù sọ, tí ẹnikẹ́ni bá lè fẹ́ dí wa ní ọwọ́, yóò gbà á fi wọ̀ pé àjùbó ṣe rò lọ.
So àǹtí mi ẹ má bínú ẹ̀mí wa ọwọ́ wa ò sí lọ́wọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ o. Àwa gọ́gọ́ la ní ọwọ́ láyé ẹ̀mí wa. Àwa gọ́gọ́ la ní ààyè láti tún ayé wa ṣe. Àwa gọ́gọ́ la máa dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ayé wa láti ṣe ìjẹ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o.
Àwọn bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ nísìnyí tí gbogbo èèyàn wá di pé ariwo SARS ló ń pa kó tó di pé mo jẹ́ kẹ́ lọ tó mọ̀ pé busy torí pé ìwọ máa ń fa ṣẹ́ǹtì ẹnu bàbá tó ràn yàn. Now ṣé awareness ti wà yìí ṣó ti wá di pé ó ń lọ́lẹ̀ ni EndSARS ń borí ẹ̀ àbí gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ṣì ń bára wọn ṣiṣẹ́ kí lẹ máa rí sọ sí bàbá Gbẹ̀du magazine.
Ṣé rí bó ṣe wà ẹ́ sìn iṣẹ́ táwa ti ṣe lẹ́nu gbogbo wọn gbádùn yẹn. So kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tẹ́nibọ̀dì lè ṣe tó lè dá iṣẹ́ wa dúró. SARS o kò kọ̀ wá wọ́n lu SARS pa kò kọ̀ wá ẹ ṣáà fi wọ́n lè ká máa wò wọ́n ọmọ Oòduà kó díje kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ ẹ má wẹ̀yìn wò ẹ dẹ̀ má bẹ̀rù ẹ má fòyà òjẹ́ tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀ sí fòyà tẹ́ ń bẹ̀rù òun ni ló máa di kiri mo sọ ní àárọ̀ yìí ọmọdé ló mọ bí tó ṣe máa gégi nígbó àgbàlagbà ló mọ bí tó máa wú sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí sí àwa.
ẹni sùúrù gbogbo àwọn òwe tẹ́ ń pa yẹn ẹni sùúrù mo rí Ọ̀ṣátọ́lá ní Fúlàní sọjọ́ ni o òwe tẹ́ ń pa yẹn òwe ayé àtijọ́ ni o torí pé precision la fi ń gégi nísìnyí o ọmọ kékeré tó gbé kọ̀ǹpútà tó jókòó sínú yàrá ẹ̀ tó ń gégi níta precision ni o gbogbo òwe tẹ́ ń pa yẹn òwe bàbá sùwé ni o òwe yẹn kò mú 2020 o.
Ọmọdé bá gégi nígbò àgbà ló mọ tó máa wó sí.
Àníláyé àtijọ́ nìyẹn. Ọmọdé gan lọ́nu gbó mọ́ gégi ní ẹ ṣe sùúrù sọ̀rọ̀ sókè bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ẹni sùúrù èmi àti àjọ máa tápọ̀ ara wa ni mo lè jókòó sínú pálọ̀ mi báyìí igi tó wà níta kí n gé mo ní láti mọ ibi tó fẹ́ gé ní tó bá wọn kó gé sí precision ẹ̀ orí kọ̀ǹpútà ni máa ti mọ́nítọ̀ ẹ̀ kí nìyẹn ní ṣe pẹ̀lú bàbá kan ṣe kinní kan sọ̀rọ̀ sókè bàbá ìwọ náà ẹwà sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ wà lára tó bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ tètè sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. tó bá lọ wó lórílẹ̀.
Jẹ́ kí n fún ẹ ní ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀. Nígbà tí wọ́n jáde, wọ́n rọ́ jáde, everybody inú wọn dùn. Wọ́n ti rọ́ jáde o, pé everything ní ṣe o. Láàárín méjì ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ju balance tán, wọ́n jáde wọn náà fẹ́ dá pátì ilẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n ti gégi síbi tí ò dá? Wọ́n ti gégi síbi ọ̀dà, igi yẹn ti wó pa jù.
Ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà tó bá ṣe léèní, àṣẹ lọ́la.
Tó bá yẹ àṣẹ lálẹ́ ní.
Mo mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ó bísí pa bó ṣe wà yẹn. Bàbá tó ràn yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Ṣé ẹsẹ̀ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ni bàbá ta ló wà lórí ìlà hello kọ́là ọlọ́run ọba o. Okay, let me show you something, please hold the call. Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. I'm not taking calls now for another few minutes. Our children are being killed. Thank you very much to my mother that is also watching the broadcast. You are watching the show, and when I say do not call, don't call, it's because we don't want to take calls now. I'm going to show something briefly. We still have enough time. You will call, but don't hold that calls now. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ pè báyìí, ẹ hold calls yẹn. I'm begging you. They're not going to listen. I want to show something very, very gruesome. If you cannot watch what I want to show you now, take your eyes off now. What I'm about to show you now, you might want to take your eyes off now at this stage. At this stage, move your eyes away from the computer screen that you are watching from or your smartphone. There's war that has already started in location 9. The video that was sent to me. Maybe some of you have seen it as well. But because we are not concerned, because Konsha Omowa now, Konsha Omowa, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. This is the image. I've not wrote the video, but that is the image. I know because of the background of I want to see how it comes out on the screen there. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ máa ń gbọ́ wa ẹ̀ kí ń gbọ́ ta bá ní kẹ́ má pè ní. Ẹ má ì tí pè. What does it take to hear don't call when we still have enough time to receive your calls? I have said it is not every show around the world that they allow people to call in. Calling in is just for us to engage each other. Let's roll that video. You all was here some 5 months ago when people were saying that there's blood about to go down in southwest of the country. But ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń bọ̀ àwọn èèyàn rí lójú oorun. Ẹ̀yin kan Ọlọ́run fi wọ̀nyí. Àwọn kan rí through ìṣẹ̀ṣe. Àwọn Mùsùlùmí kọ̀ọ̀kan rí. But we all looked away like Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé we believe so much. Ọlọ́run tẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ká rírú ẹ̀. We agreed. Àdúrà tá a máa ń gbà náà nìyẹn. Torí pé we have believed of something. Pé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rírú ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run má ti wá jẹ́ ká rí báyìí nísìnyí. And what do we do? Ọlọ́run ti jẹ́ ká rí nísìnyí. What do we do? Okay, this was not charging properly. So we're going to pop it up quickly using my Instagram. Ọlọ́run má ti wá jẹ́ ká rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ta sílẹ̀ nísìnyí. What next? Yoruba self-determination. Until more people get their brain blown away, whether by vehicle, whether by weapon, whether by any means of how, or nítorí pé a pọ̀. It is quick to judge, but what we are not doing now is we are losing the focus of the real problem that we also want to get people out as quickly as possible. Everybody wants to blame someone. Everybody wants to put the game on somebody else. Nobody wants to sacrifice because it is not worth sacrificing. Kí mo fẹ́ sacrifice ara mi fà? Ìwọ nìyẹn o. Ìtẹ́mi bá lè ṣe ni máa lè ṣe o. But there will be more brain blown away, whether by vehicle, whether by weapon, or whatever means it could be. The brains of the same people táwa fẹ́ rescue will continue to be affected one way or the other because myself and you have refused to sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. We are all negligent of these, gbogbo wa, including me, to be blamed. We have allowed our ego and our own selfish interest alone to supersede where in southwest of the country, brain is blown away. It's not about me. It's not about you. It was about ọmọ tí brain yẹn tó blow away. Bóyá tó bá jẹ́ pé a ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká tètè gbé dáadáa. Bóyá gbogbo tó tẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí gan àti hold ẹ̀ àti dè mọ́lẹ̀. Because some of us are not ready. One leg in, one leg out. Let's flash and shake. I'm not going to show the video again. But if you go and save my number, wàá máa bì. Torí pé òun ni mo fi ṣe status mi more than 20 times. Because I want those that have my number, tó bá ti ń wo status yẹn tó ń rí kinní yẹn, wàá máa bì. Bí èmi náà ṣe bì lánàá. Ní ìlú tí ó níjọba lọ́wọ́. Whatever the circumstance of what happened there, wọ́n yìnbọn fún ni, mọ́tò gbá ni, whatever it is, kò ń ṣe tiwọn náà là ń sáré pé ẹjẹ́ àtètè gba Yorùbá nation. But because people thought that kí lẹ̀ ń sọ lẹ́nu. Now, everybody wants to now blame somebody. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kìíní kan. Àwọn ọmọ yìí náà kọ́ là ń sáré ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ fún ni. Let us end this shit. Let us ṣé mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé irú ìlú yìí ni brain yẹn ó ta wá sísàlẹ̀. Mo mọ táwọn ọmọ òyìnbó yẹn máa ṣe. Because àwa ti bẹ̀rù ẹ̀rù ó ti wà lára gbogbo wa. Mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa tẹ slow díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ṣèbí slow tẹ ní kí n máa tẹ̀ yẹn nísìn. Òun ló ṣe jẹ́ kí brain kó máa blown away nísàlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí ní ká tẹ slow. Kóìkì bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọ̀dà. Má máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Wàá gbé sábẹ́ ẹkùn ni. Àwọn tó fẹ́ pa wá nísìn, they don't care. Regardless of the circumstance that led to that brain blown away. Kódà látàyé tí mo ti dáyé, mo rí brain bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí. Brain tó wà lórí, mo rí tó wà nílẹ̀ lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí. Tí orí èèyàn fọ́, tó di pé brain yẹn ta jáde sílẹ̀ lẹ̀. Because every one of us has to be blamed. This our body na korofo, bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Let's take some calls.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, John calling from Poland.
And you have 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm disconnecting. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, I'm just calling regards the Cotton Shele, Lori Oduduwa Nation versus N-Stars. Because for now, I was expecting our leaders of so-called Oduduwa Nation to be spreading warning, every warning, just like the Amabusa is a man warning. We have the connection, we have the people in government, we have in the media houses. On behalf of Oduduwa Nation, we are supporting these people because tó bá fi lè jiná tó tí ẹnìkan bá gbé wèrè Oduduwa flag tó lórí títì ọmọ astro ọmọ fúnlọ́kọ̀ ni because àwọn èèyàn táyì ń tẹ́ láti confuse wọn tó jẹ́ Oduduwa Nation tí wọ́n jọba yìí struggle àwọn adákẹ́ àwọn retí moment kan wọ́n fẹ́ máa pín another date fún rally is not going to work the one we did tí ó bá sí bàbá Ìgbòho
Àwọn few people tó step out yẹn wọ́n ní step out. All this àwọn kan wọ́n dúró de bàbá kan, it just has to stop. You don't get a new nation like that. This is war now. War is going on right now. When Yoruba nation people must be very active. But we can't just keep quiet, trying to isolate ourselves and say, for now, this action just have to stop. Okay. We need the news. That our people in Ghana, we are behind them, but they can't see us now. We are invisible. So anybody come and expect you to do a nation so quick like that. That's my point. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go to one of my brother that I've been trying to get through. Let us reflect. I have said it, and I continue to say it. We should be prepared to fight. Go and sign petition, sign poll. People are not signing petition, they are not signing poll. Eventually, we should be prepared to fight. I'm going to return the calls as Boshiwa. So when I call you, if you don't pick, then I go to the next caller. So what we're doing now, we're taking calls from those that have called earlier. Okay? I'll give a few more seconds. If it doesn't connect, all right. You got 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I will have to take it down. Go ahead.
Yeah, Baba. Alva. We need contribution you to we what about man back for a very long time. First thing is what question are le pe ori won pa ni ka pa won danu without pe ka jade. Because mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ilé yìí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Bó ṣé yóò lè pe orí gbogbo wọn pa. Àwọn leader wa yẹn gangan ká pe orí wọn pa àti anybody. Nítorí èmi ni pé solution nìyẹn. The reason tí mo lè máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn tó ti bá wọn jẹ Koiki, àwọn bá wọn mu tí wò bá gbọ́ rí. No àgbàlagbà tó wà lórí platform yìí kan tó fẹ́ sọ tó máa ní pọ̀ wọ́n tí ì gbọ́ rí. Sí, wọ́n ní nǹkan tó lè mú solution wá sí Nàìjíríà. Ìdí àgbo ti sọ rí mi ò kéré mo gbọ́ dáadáa. Nǹkan tó yẹ pamọ́ yẹn nìyẹn gbà yẹn. Ó ní Nàìjíríà ò lè dá. But people are still thinking pé prayer máa change ẹ̀. Mo sọ pé prayer ò lè ṣe, prayer máa ṣe. But prayer ikú ni ká máa gbà fún wọn. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń pè kò bá jẹ́ Ọ̀rúnmìlà ni, kò bá jẹ́ Ifá ló ń pè ní. Ifá ikú ni kó máa gbà fún gbogbo wọn àti ìdílé wọn. That is the solution. Tó wà nínú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì rí military ó ti sọ rí káwọn èèyàn jáde kọ́ ní irọ́ ni mo pa. Ẹ̀yìn ìgbà yẹn lọ pa máa yẹn lọ fi sínú detention tó dẹ̀ fún ní tí tó pamọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. So what are we talking about? I can waste time ni. Whether they are taking this thing to bóyá petition or whatever, that wa ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe petition yẹn lọ. But we need spiritual killing. This is not all about the pé a fẹ́ dá wọn síta náà, dá wọn síta náà, ṣe pé tábà fẹ́ kí òkú kó má pọ̀ jù, àwọn náà ṣoògùn wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n pe pásítọ̀, wọ́n pe àfáà, wọ́n pe wọ́n rúbọ, wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe kínní yìí. Káwá wo ẹni tọ́lọ́run máa dá lóhùn nínú gbogbo wa. Contribution tèmi nìyẹn o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká head wọn. Àwọn gangan la máa head. Kò ṣe àwọn gangan ní Nàìjíríà tá fẹ́ head. Tá bá head wọn, àwọn bàbá yẹn who is Ọbásanjọ́ níwájú Ọlọ́run. Tá lè ní ọkàn ò lè mú. Kọ́ ọba pèlè bọ̀ rẹ̀ orúkọ pè ní anything. Àti ìjókòó ká pe àwọn àgbààgbà kan wà tó yẹ pé wọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n rárá náà. Àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó wà tó yẹ pé wọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n rárá náà. Wọ́n máa pe orí wọn máa kú dànù ni. That is it o. Ó dàbọ̀. Sorry.
People hungry. I'm still returning the calls as I saw them earlier. We go to Germany. Nigeria at the verge of breakup.
Hello.
You have 2 minutes from now.
Káàbọ̀ bọ̀dá mi ọ̀mí ẹ pé kò. Ó ní fídíò kan tẹ ṣé òun sì tọpọ lọ́wọ́ àníta àbójú kọ́kọ́ sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí àtẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ kò mọ̀ bóyá òun lè rí tẹ ṣé o. Ṣé nígbà tí mo rí fídíò ẹ̀ ó wọ̀ mí lára ó wọ̀ mí nìṣan. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ó ní bọ́dà wa kan tó pè tó sọ tó kọ́kọ́ pè láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi.
ohun ọlọ́pàá àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde ọlọ́pàá tó fìyàwó lẹ̀ tó fọmọ́ lẹ̀ sílé àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí nípa wọn kò yẹ kó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó dùn mí gan ìdí tó dẹ̀ fi dùn mí ni wípé àwọn tọ́nà protest àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tọ́nà protest ṣé wọn ò fìyà lẹ̀ lé ṣé wọn ò fi bàbá lẹ̀ lé èmi fìyàwó lẹ̀ lé èmi fọmọ́ lẹ̀ sílé fọ́ tó pa á ọwọ́ àpọ̀ ọlọ́pàá àyìn wá sọ pé kí ní ìsìn nǹkan tó yẹ ká máa sọ ní pé báwo la wà ṣẹ́rí àwa máa wọ bọ́ọ̀lù lọ́wọ́ gbà bí o àwọn ọmọ òdu àtàṣe ẹni tá a bá ṣe káwọn ìjọba padà jáde kan lókè àwọn ti ẹni sars àwọn tó ṣe pé tá a bá wá gbé fúláàgì wá jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn kò tẹ̀lé ní mínì létí àwọn èèyàn. àwọn bàbá wa ṣèbọn sọ pé àwọn anáwó ń ti ológun ṣèbọn ṣe pé gbogbo ọdún àwọn èèyàn tó ń kú sí orí protest yìí tá a bá lọ wádìí gbogbo wọn 100% wọn Yorùbá ní 90% nínú gbogbo wọn àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ló ń kúlẹ̀ yẹn. Tàbá wá gba Yorùbá nation àwọn wo la fẹ́ gbà fún? Ṣé fáwọn tó ti pa díẹ̀díẹ̀ iná la fẹ́ gbà fún? Àwọn tó jẹ́ ológun àwọn tó mọ̀ pé àwọn jálágbára nínú ilẹ̀ Odùduwà àsìkò tó yẹ kó dìde sójú ìgbà tó bá parí ensars kó tó wá sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ gbógun dìde àwọn fẹ́ jáde ṣùgbọ́n ní táwọn ọmọ bá sọ pé àwọn tí ó ti rẹ táwọn tó bá ti rẹ́dì àwọn náà ti rẹ́dì ṣé nísìnyí ṣé wọ́n ti sọ pé àwọn ti rẹ́dì tó ní.
Okay. Let's go straight to Chris in Lagos. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, bones okay.
First of carry àwọn olójo award àwọn ọlọ́pàá yìí ara àwọn Oòduà. Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ bọ̀ fún yẹn sókè díẹ̀ sí à ń gbọ́.
So ẹ máa ṣẹ́rí nígbà tí wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ unleash àwọn military sí wa wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà táwọn SARS tó ń pa wá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa pa wọn lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ní àwa ọmọlúwàbí ẹja gbé ọmọlúwàbí ẹja gbé tẹ̀ ṣe rí eléyìí tá à ń ṣe yìí fight to finish ni bàbá tí wàá parí àṣemáwá là tó ju àbá fẹ́ dá dúró wá dá dúró tí Biafra bá fẹ́ dá dúró wá dá dúró bọ̀ ilé tá à ń ṣe nìsín pípa máa wọ́pọ̀ lọ dáná sun àwọn politicians ni property politicians ibẹ̀ là ń rìn bá a máa kọ́ dáná sun bàbá tí wàá dáná sun àti máa fi party a máa wá dáná sun èèmù wa ni. Ẹgbàgbé nípa ọkùnrin ẹgbò ẹtì ẹgbàgbé nípa tí wọ́n ń wo program láàárọ̀ àwọn tó ń pè yàn gan ọkàn ń bí mi mú gan ó ń bí mi mú ọkọ I wish I can have their number kí n send àwọn message kan sí wọn bóyá wọn ò lọ́mọ ní o I don't understand bóyá wọn ní human sympathy I don't understand wọn ní human feelings I don't just understand ìwé ìtọ́jú ń comment ìwé ìtọ́jú ń sọ̀rọ̀ sorry kò ń ṣe bọ́yìn is not good yet ẹ̀gbọ́n kò ń ṣe bọ́yìn sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti parí yìí tó wà nílé tábà máa là á máa wà là.
Let me say something. We continue with the awareness for those of our Yoruba individuals on ground. We are working around the clock to bring them to the peak of where they can understand and we can engage each other. Someone called from New York. I wanted to talk about that yesterday. Say, oh, I went to the protest, the NSAS protest, and I met 4 different groups. And I knew where he was going. Oduma so undebe. Onwuri revolution now. Onwuri NSAS. Onwuri Yoruba self-determination. Onwuri àwọn kinní kan another kinní kan Yoruba. Ó di mẹ́rin. And he wanted to get my view on all those. And I said, and I explained to him, I said, yes, Yoruba self-determination was there. Revolution now was there. We now have the NSAS. I can't remember the name exactly. You know, maybe if the brother is watching, he can call. I can't remember the 4th group that Topade. And I said, look, where we stand, I'm not part of the members of the NSAS. but we are giving them our backing because they are Yorubas, and humanity as well for those in the other side and areas of the country. That we are using the media to make sure that we bring the situation that is happening to them, to the international community. And it's already picking up. At least I saw Sky News picked up the news yesterday on their Twitter. And likewise, all other mainstream media are doing the same thing. But what we must remember is, like the body tí mo show fún ilé nǹkan tí ọpọlọ yẹn ti kúrò lórí ẹ̀, ọmọ Yorùbá ni. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún ni kò ní wà lójú títì débi pé a rí kó òjijì. The only thing we can do now is we should remain focused. Àwa kan tí mọ ibi tá à ń lọ, àwọn náà mọ ibi táwọn ń lọ. Regardless of whether the kids outside, the youth, putting their foot down, the government knows the power of the people. They've used everything. The last one, Totun Lo Lonisi, is the curfew. They are not going to listen to them. And then that takes me to the second part of my conversation. Are we seeing the end of Nigeria? Like the caller that called, we've known the problem. But are we now seeing the end of Nigeria? Quite a lot of conversation on YouTube. Ṣé a ti ń rí the end of Nigeria? While I was doing the broadcast yesterday, I said, and I repeat again, because I was on the move yesterday and we were not on other platforms. So now I want to say it so that everybody, everyone can hear what I am about to say. You might not agree with it. What is happening right now is the best that we can think of. Someone like me, I'm happy with the whole situation of what is happening. I want more chaos. I want more chaos in the country because the citizens have been feeling the chaos for 60 years. Kí ló lẹ́yìn jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà? Kò ń ṣe chaos Nàìjíríà ló lé ní àti jáde kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Ẹni tó wá wà nínú Nàìjíríà, can they survive on their own? Can they survive on their own? Let the chaos just start. Remember, a lot of you disagree with some of my utterances. Ito sọ yẹn, má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́, wàá gbé sábẹ́ ẹkùn ni. Now, ẹ lè communicate pẹ̀lú àwọn tí wọ́n ń jó police station, tó ń jó kinní kan. People are now saying, let us tell those at home to remain patient. Really? Patient. Patient for the damage that Nigeria has contributed to the lives of those at home. I'm just reading the write-up. Let me see if I can pull that up so that it will not just be that I am saying these without, and it's on Sahara Reporter. And remember, we use different platforms to also bring awareness. So we go around and we look for different news. Are we seeing the end of Nigeria? That is the next topic I'm about to concentrate on. Let me go to Lagos because I want the situation report in Lagos as it's happening. While I'm about to quickly talk about the storyline that I want to show you. Go ahead, my caller from Lagos.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm sure. All right. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Professor was okay.
That's all. It's okay.
And I want to start with on my brother, Mr. Koiki.
Hmm.
You have done a very good job. And I want to tell you, essence is part of the job. You don't know.
Hmm.
You need to cut out from now. You started it if you don't know. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó tó wà tọ́kọ ẹ̀ jà sóhun nínú ilé fún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ọjọ́ mẹ́rin. Àwọn àdéta ọkọ sọ pé ìyàwó tẹ mọ́lẹ̀ òun gbà lójú ọmọ náà ó ju kó tẹ̀yìn mọ́lẹ̀ lọ. Nǹkan tó ń tẹ̀lé ó ti wà tẹ́lẹ̀. Then you ask a question not quite long now. That can we see the end of Nigeria?
Are we seeing the end of Nigeria? Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Capital Y-E-S. The end is near. For the people that don't know what is going on the ground, I'm in Lagos. And guys, youth are not ready to go back now. Let me tell you, even if they give them 2 hours to walk on the street, that 2 hours, I don't think soldier can stop them now. Ìyà yẹn pọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti rí dáadáa. And ìjà yìí is not only for Yorùbá. The Igbos among of us are ready. The Biafras in my area here, wọ́n wà meeting wọn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Even in Lagos, the Biafra. So, we are not going back. And we did to phone call to sell it. We started talking about, we talk about our Babaladeke, our Babaye, Baba Deboye. What you once and what is sorrow. Bishop Oyedepo spoke on the last Sunday about the instance. He will still talk about Yoruba nation, don't worry. Baba Awolowo. Baba fẹ́ president in Nigeria. Tó Baba Awolowo bá mọ̀ kó ṣe máa rí lélẹ̀. Awolowo would have been the first person to talk about Yoruba nation. No instruction. Tinubu is coming back. Either he like it or not because he's wasting his time. Lenny, I put on no to do a t-shirt. Tibiola sent it to me like to and I went for my checkup as you know, sir.
Yeah.
As always as I am, sir. Somebody like you, when you come and buy a new buy, money need to go to Jaliaki. Money no, follow the way when you come and work money now. Are you telling me to deny my identity? I belong to you, but say clear and meaning. You must be stupid for saying that. I'm saying this, Mr. Nicholas, you know this, sir. And between 2-3 minutes, we are dragging things. They're not getting back for that. Any like no, what are you talking about? I saw a robot who are Aramutia. You are stupid for saying that. You are the bastard. That's all of Mr. Emile. And everybody just quickly surrounded us. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I said, no, it's not okay. We are not ending SARS. We are ending Nigeria. And I want to beg everybody that listens to me. Please, you must be someone that courage. Be free to talk anywhere. Nobody can kill you. I'm a shame on our husbands that came out to say, "I'm about governor Kotoro. Can we use God?" So only that they back to the answer. When the soldiers, the SARS and soldiers, when the government are killing people, they cannot talk to them. I want power. Only one man was okay. I want to love governor. Can we use God? For the so-called, they should slow down. Now, I think Paribo to do a lot of is because of them. First class over in Yoruba land under local government chairman. So I went travel and by local government chairman to do my level. What is so go on? What is so you want? Who is on a load of cotton source? But one is no power to come with you to come. You can see, a inquiry power you get here. What did you about? Go left the son of Kadisori on the area of God, son of Sophie Willie. Imagine the job that is quite unworthy. I want to tell you, sir, the end is near. We are getting very closer. And for our son, I want to know, son, I want every calling. I will go to the pitch. I will go forward. When they fall, when they play. And I asked somebody, where we get about, am I in the lady? You know, Jabo, you want to sojú ẹ̀. Clear enough, sir. I will look at what everyone got that group here for late. Ọmọ ààrẹ máa blind.
Yeah.
Ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn gbọ́. How many of them can come out and say that? Àwọn ọmọ burúkú ẹni tó bá ní àtàwọn tó wà lórí mídíà tí wọ́n tó lọ padà lọ gbóró politician wọ́n máa ṣòfò lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. Lágbára ọlọ́run. So the end of Nigeria, the end of this contraction, the end of locational is near, sir.
Okay.
And we are not going back.
Okay.
We are not going back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The question I've put out now, which is the second part of this broadcast, the time is exactly 14:33. We're live at the moment. Today's date is the 20th of October 2020. I welcome every one of you. Are we seeing the end of Nigeria and you think everything will go smoothly? Oh, you think, or we are thinking, so that I can include myself. So you want me to come here and feel pity for what is happening in Nigeria? A country that you have been the one of a lifeline of support to those at home for the last 60 years. Now you want me to feel remorse for it. Let everything goes in flames. So be it. Hello, caller. Ekasun, sir.
News tí mo ń gbọ́ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ọba Yorùbá yẹn news yẹn ó wà scary gan because wọ́n gbọ́ pé tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pa àwọn youth yẹn wọ́n láwọn youth yẹn máa descend lọ sí palace first ni because ó dẹ̀ máa dangerous fún ọba yẹn in case tó bá ti ń pa wọn kọ́ ọba yẹn kọ́kọ́ sápò láàfin náà because tí thousands of youth bá wọ bẹ̀ ó máa ju ti Ṣọ̀ún Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ lọ o because inú bí wọn nǹkan tí mò ń gbọ́ nìyẹn o kò wà níbi sọ fún yín ni.
No problem. Let's take another call.
Hello.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà?
Àti ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Ẹ wo, mo ti ń pè láti ẹ̀kan fún mi dẹ̀.
Ẹ ti wọlé, ẹ tètè má fóònù tó ń ẹ ti wí ẹ tó sọ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Ẹ ti ń pè láti ẹ̀kan àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ tó ń pè náà kì í ṣẹ́yìn.
Ibi tí mo fẹ́ sọ báyàn lórí police station orílẹ̀ tí wọ́n jó.
Kí ló ṣe?
Èmi ò blame.
Okay.
Ẹni tó bá lóun gbé ní Amùkòkò, Ìjọra, Bájà, Ajégúnlẹ̀. Ẹ ló sà.
A wà pẹ̀lú ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Tó bá gbé níbẹ̀, inú police station tó corrupt jù ní Lagos State orílẹ̀ ni. Inú police station tó corrupt jù orílẹ̀ ni. Imagine ní aago 9 nígbà mi ẹ̀ nílé gbáwájú police station orílẹ̀ kọjá. Wọ́n máa dúró síbẹ̀ àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin wọ́n máa mú wọn. Wọ́n sọ ọmọ mi di single mother ní tipátipá. Gbogbo èyí táwọn èèyàn sọ yí pé kínní mẹ́kẹ́ mọ kínní kan o tí ọba bá bímọ ẹyọ kan tó yẹ pé ọba yẹn ò kí ń lọ sí ìdílé jẹ́ pé ìdílé wọn náà ni tó bá dàgbà kí ló máa jẹ kò ń sọba ni. Hello sir. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá nation tí ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà yẹn ń jà fún òun ló bí ẹ̀sà sí o. Àgbàlagbà tí kò bá yé kó tètè yé wọn lénìí ṣèbí ẹ̀sà sí lọ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà tó di ẹ̀sà honest brutality nígbà tó kó brutality honest bank governor as at last week ìsọ ti ń polówó pé end Nigeria ṣé rọ ni tẹ bá wà wò bẹ́ẹ̀ a ṣe program kan ní òru ní last week mo sọ wípé tó bá fi lè wọ Wednesday to Thursday kí Lagos State máa wò bóyá gbé agbára àwọn máa ka mọ́ àṣà náà ní tó ń bá ìtò wà ládùúgbò báyìí sí ilé ni mo wà the next street sí àdúgbò mi báyìí sí àwọn guys ti kóra àwọn ọjọ́ níbẹ̀ bó ṣe ṣe káàkiri sí mi tẹ́ bá ní káwọn máa wá sí mi road àwọn àdè máa protest lọ ní òbẹ́ pé kọ́kọ́ yí àwọn àgbàlagbà ń pé wọn ò lè gbórí wọn pa. Hello sir.
Mo ń gbádùn òfin ta fíẹ̀ mi.
Ẹ tó bá súnmọ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà oníṣẹ̀ṣe ṣe rí àwọn àtàfà àti pásọ̀ Nàìjíríà àtàwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe gbogbo wọn aláburú ayé ni wọn. Béèyàn bá rán Ṣàngó níṣẹ́ ọmọ èèwọ̀ tí àwọn máa fún ẹni tó ṣe aburú tí Ṣàngó bá dọ́jú ẹ̀ Ṣàngó ò ní pa. Kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ǹfàmù ni tí wọ́n bá rán Ògún níṣẹ́ ọmọ èèwọ̀ tí àwọn máa fún ẹni yẹn tí Ògún bá rí ẹni tó ṣe nǹkan abúlé Ògún ò ní fọwọ́ kàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn àfáà náà ṣe tiwọn fún wọn. Definitely àní ìdásí dódà bàbá yìí mọ́ ẹ bá bínú sáà ó ṣe bí gbogbo ẹ̀yà àgbàlagbà tó ń gbọ́ mi ẹ̀yin náà lẹ sọ pé pátápátá là ń fọ́jú kùnàkùnà la máa ń dẹ́tẹ̀ ojú àjọ fọ́tàn ìjà ló máa ń dálẹ̀ o ṣé àwọn ọba ta fẹ́ lọ sọ́ba ni tí ọba kan tó sọ pé òun ti di ẹ́míà oníwọ̀fù Ìwó-land ó jọba nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dẹ̀ lóhun wé láwà ní ẹ́míà ṣé àwọn ta fẹ́ lọ sábà ṣé àwọn ọba ṣé àwọn ta fẹ́ pè nìyẹn tá bá pè wọ́n dájú lọ́jọ́ máa padà gbàbọ̀dé náà ni.
ìbéèrè tí mò ń fẹ́ bẹ̀ nísìn láti fún ẹ láyè díẹ̀ sí ṣé the end of Nigeria là ń rí lọ báyìí.
This is the end of Nigeria Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó parí lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń ta sílẹ̀ kò ní jẹ́ kó parí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa dojúrú pátápátá ni ẹni tó wá máa kú kó kú ẹni tó wá máa fi yàrá tó wá mú yẹ̀yẹ̀ tó wá máa kú kó kú.
wàá ṣeré tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ gangan náà ni.
because nígbà yẹn sọgbẹ kíkọ́ náà máa kú ṣé àwọn èèyàn má bí àwọn àgbàlagbà tá a mú yẹ ṣé ọ̀ya rèé ni ṣé France tẹ̀ ò bẹ́ẹ̀ ń lọ rẹ́ẹ̀dì tẹ̀ ń rinú flag ṣé ògbọ́n fi ṣe fáàsì ni Amẹ́ríkà ṣọ́ fi rẹ́ẹ̀dì ṣe fáàsì ni UK ṣọ́ fi rẹ́ẹ̀dì ṣe fáàsì ni gbogbo àwọn tó ní rẹ́ẹ̀dì nínú flag ogun náà fi ní rẹ́ẹ̀dì ń bẹ náà ṣó àwọn náà èyí wá ń gbé gírí wá gé lòsì kan káàkiri ẹ̀ ń pariwo kinní kan tó bá máa dóhun kó dó gàdá ẹni tó bá ní kó máa ká àwọn mọ́lé kó máa pa àwọn kò sí ni tó bá jáde náà máa padà pa ẹni bó òkú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ebi àtiṣẹ́ máa padà pa ẹ́ minimum wage in Nigeria is 30,000. Hello.
mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mo ń gbọ́.
30,000 ráṣí dẹ̀ ti wọ you can imagine pé ráṣí ti wọ 35,000 tin tomato ẹ̀dọ́ àwọn obìnrin tó ń dáná tin tomato before the lockdown they are selling it 15 naira even 14 naira ò náà wà báyìí tin tomato tó fi ń dáná ṣáṣẹ́tì lásán màá ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ sí WhatsApp sí it's now 150 naira.
àwọn ní sachet yẹn àbí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màá ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ it's 150 naira for now.
táwọn èèyàn ń dáná ọbẹ̀ mọ́ báyìí ṣá.
báwo ni ẹ ṣe fẹ́ dáná ẹjọ́ torí tí Ọlọ́run o àwọn sọ pé báwo ló ṣe ní àwa ní kò lè yẹn dì ẹjọ́ báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ yẹn dì. tin tomato lásán nígbà bí àwọn ìtẹ̀wá lówó àtàmúfẹ́ ṣe jọ̀lọ́ fà nígbà bá ní rice ìdíríkà 4-1 is 600 naira local one is 550. ẹjọ́ báwo àwọn sọkẹ kó máa kí ní orí kẹjọ nígbà tó gbé gbogbo wọn kàn tọra gbogbo àṣẹ àfà àti pásítọ̀ gbogbo wọn tán láwọn ọmọ àwọn jáde they are just doing camouflage. nítorí ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú ó ń pa àwọn ọmọ yẹn lùsì focus àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò lùsì focus o when you belong to them you know what is going on.
so now tí gómìnà ti ní kí gbogbo òkè mú bọ́ yẹ.
I believe pé ṣìtá náà expect them èmi náà ṣọ́kí fọ́ọ̀lù ni nítorí wàá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ká máa wò I believe pé ń pé ó dáhùn lórí Saturday hello sir ẹ̀rọ pẹ̀lú pé láìkì fúbọ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
that's the one tó dáa tó bá di Saturday àwọn fẹ́ ṣòbọ̀ fún yín ẹlòmíì láìkì pàtí níjọ́ Friday kó máa lọ sí club kó wọ́n ti fi balẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá dijọ́ Friday àwọn náà máa pe DJ àwọn máa ó sì pàtí fún yín.
so gbogbo yẹn lọ ṣe ní lẹ́kìyàn àbí níjọ́ ní weekend tó kọjá
yìí. nítorí ìdájọ́ ìpàdé rẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n kò ṣe fọ́ọ̀mù gbàdé ọ̀kan náà ẹ̀gbọ́n ibi tẹ̀lé ẹ̀dẹ̀ mo ní kò ń ṣe fọ́ọ̀mù wọ́n ti mọ táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ nínú àwọn sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù tí olóṣèlú
Adétòkunbọ̀ ọmọ ọba káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ìṣàkọlá ọgbà mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ ìyàn kan tẹ̀ tún sọ pé bí alàgbà mi yẹ mú gbọ́.
ẹ mọ̀ pé bọ́ọ̀ṣì wá ń ṣe àwọn tó serious máa wá ń bẹ̀ àwọn tí ò serious jẹ́ pé jíjẹ lọ́wọ́ fún máa wá ń bẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ ní six crowd tó bá ṣàtìrérò ilẹ̀ wí.
bọ̀ṣọ̀ fi pé kọ́fíù tí gọ́fúnà yìí sọ pé kẹ má jáde lẹ́yìn aago mẹ́rin ṣó fi kó máa hold.
ó ṣe rẹ̀ ní wọ́n àwọn ọlọ́jà kan ti ń dá lóhùn pé ṣé táwọn bá lọ bí iṣẹ́ táwọn ló fẹ́ fáwọn olóúnjẹ ni.
ẹ ló bá tán gbogbo ẹ̀ ti fọ́n yányán nìyẹn.
bí lockdown bó ṣe lè tó bá di báyìí tó bá di 5 máa jáde máa yẹ kẹ́ ẹ rí.
ṣé pé wọn náà máa jáde tó bá di 5 ó máa gbọ́ràn sí gọ́fúnà lọ́rùn nìyẹn.
mo promise pé tó bá di 5.
ó dá mi lóhùn mo nígbà tó bá jáde ní 5 o'clock gọ́fúnà ní kò má jáde ní after 4 ó gbọ́ràn mọ́ nìyẹn o.
mo gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ ṣé gbàgbà tó ṣe lockdown ní total lockdown Nàìjíríà mo aṣọ yín pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀rọ tó ń jáde ibi tí mò ń gbé títì níbi tí mò ń gbé wá tí bá jáde sí ara màá máa wo ojú ẹlẹ́gbọ̀n under bridge ni 24 hours my street is always busy definitely àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ń jáde ẹjọ́ torí tó tọ́lọ̀ ní tó mú àwọn aláṣẹ ó jáde wá nínú lockdown tó wá oṣù sí ní títì.
irọ́ ló pa báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ ṣé wọ́n ń dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwọ lọ́bẹ̀ báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ ṣé wọ́n lọ́bẹ̀ ni.
ti ilé tí mo ń gbé báyìí tí ó bá jáde báyìí màá títì tó lọ sí láwọn tó lọ sí Yaba ibẹ̀ ni mò ń jáde sí.
báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ pé ilé aláṣẹ́wó nìyẹn.
àwọn tó ń lọ sí títì ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ tẹnu náà.
orí títì ló ń dúró sí orí títì.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni orí títì ló ń dúró sí.
so kó tó di pé mo jẹ́ kó lọ torí pé o ti gba táìmù àkópọ̀ tí mo wá fẹ́ bí ẹni sì ni pé má wọrí àwọn ará àdúgbò nísìn ṣé gbogbo wọn náà fara mọ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó pọ́n yányán ni àbí ọkàn ṣe kí ni pé kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
ẹ wo ará àdúgbò faramọ́ 100% àwọn tó ń pariwo Nàìjíríà lè ní there's youth. ará àdúgbò fara táwọn ọmọ ti ṣe tán àti kú náà definitely màmá tí ò bá wọn kó má faramọ́ náà. when my mom still call me kí ni ọ̀gbìn mo ní ẹjọ́ torí tọ́lọ̀ nígbà tí mi ò kú tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé bí ò ní pa mí ni ṣé bí ò máa pa mí ni yes na màdé àpọ̀ ní àwọn ti tún police station orílẹ̀ mo ní mark ẹ̀ down nínú between Ajẹ́rọ̀mí and Àpápá local government police station mẹ́rin mi tún gbọ́ ó máa lọ sí very soon mo ní tí kinní yóò bá ti stop mo ní police station Amukoko mark ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ká àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti mark ẹ̀ mo ní gbọ́ police station Ajégúnlẹ̀ wọ́n ti mark ẹ̀ ó di méjì mo ní tọ́pọ́tọ́ mo ní tí ó mo wá ní ṣọwọ́ adé o the next police station adé jáde lè kó náà máa ṣọ́ra ẹ̀ because tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ burúkú lé ní all these police people àwọn lọ́jọ́ kí àwọn ọmọ burúkú pọ̀ ládùúgbò rẹ̀ ọmọ tí kò ṣe tẹ̀ mú wọ kínní. in 2011 tí James Sam tó wà ní Sharma ó dẹ̀ ṣe ID card fáwọn ọmọ ọ̀tá.
mo gbọ́ ọ̀rìn dáadáa tún sọ oníta ni.
Political ni ó ṣe ID card fún àwọn
kí lorúkọ ẹ mo gbọ́ orúkọ ẹ mo fẹ́ orúkọ ẹni tó ṣe ID card ẹni mò ń béèrè orúkọ ó dárúkọ ẹ ní sí mo gbọ́ orúkọ.
former chairman.
ok
Jameson Dr. Jameson ni.
ó ṣe ID card fáwọn ọmọ ọ̀tá báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ọ̀tá ni wọ́n báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ọ̀tá ni wọ́n.
ọmọ ọ̀tá ni wọ́n.
báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀.
tí bí mo ṣe mọ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ọ̀tá ni wọ́n. ibi tí mo belong sí tí bá sọ fún mi mo belong sí ẹgbẹ́ ayélujára kan mo lè ti jẹ́ ní courtesy ṣùgbọ́n mo ní gbogbo tó ń pè ní band lọ́rẹ̀. nítorí àdúgbò tí mo gbé dàgbà mo gbé Ajégúnlẹ̀ mo gbé Lagos Island mo gbé Ìjọra Olóyè ẹjọ́ gbogbo àdúgbò tá à ń sọ yìí ghetto ni.
ẹ ṣé ìjọba wàá ṣe nǹkan kan fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di gbogbo ẹ̀ dàrú báyìí. hello ṣó ti lọ ni bí adé tẹ̀tí tán tó bá ṣe ń gbọ́ mi kó pè mo jẹ́ ní data ra data fún ẹ padà ṣe rí nǹkan sọgbọn àwọn wa dì ẹ̀yin wá ń rẹ́rìn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bí wọn nú ló ń sọ jáde yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ sókè èèyàn bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí orí tó sọ fún ìyá ẹ̀ pé ọmọ fẹ́ fìfì yẹn sílẹ̀ yá yìí tó wọn bá kú ńkọ́ tá lọ sí Canada. gbóhùn sókè màmá wa nìyẹn.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ sáré bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ni ṣé rí ẹni tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ní wọ́n fẹ́ lọ jó palace ọba ẹ bá mi blọọkì náà bẹ̀ kó má pè láyé kan ó ń ṣèrè ni tí wọ́n bá jó palace ọba kí palace tèmi náà fẹ́ wá jó ó ní gbogbo wọn lọ sí palace ọba ó ń pẹ́ kó tó lọ sí palace.
àní kéyọ̀sì ti wà sẹ́ẹ̀.
abẹ́ni yẹn mu tí yóò ní tó pè é pé kẹ́ pè wọ́n kẹ́ àwọn wo lẹ fẹ́ pè.
àwọn ọmọ tó gbọ́ táwọn ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
ti pé kó má lọ síbẹ̀ ṣọ́ba ló ránṣẹ́ yìí ẹ má jẹ́ kó torí aago ìwọ̀n tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kàn pọ̀ tẹ̀ ọ́. ó dàbọ̀.
ẹ ṣe gan ẹ jà lọ Amẹ́ríkà. The question I'm asking, let us remain focused, is this hello caller wa.
hello sir mo rí pé wà lórí call ni.
But kẹ́ tó pè láti lẹ́tí máa mute tẹ́yìn fi ń gbọ́ wa.
ok fóònù mi kọ́ mo fi ń gbọ́ yín fóònù mi ò fi ń gbọ́ yín mo ń gbọ́ yín ẹ máa rí fóònù mi lè kọ́ ni mo fi ń gbọ́ yín.
Ọlọ́run ọba o. But ṣé ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá pé méjì yẹn ṣe wọ yàrá lọ torí pé gbogbo conversation la tún gbọ́ níbí báyìí.
ok hold on one second ọmọ tí o ní bá. hello sir mo ti mú tẹ. hello. o sọ pé mo fún ẹ nọ́mbà ẹ.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
ẹ káàsán níbí báyìí.
Amẹ́ríkà mo ti ń pè yín máa ní New Jersey.
àti rí nọ́mbà náà ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín o.
àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín o.
àṣẹ o.
ẹ mẹ́rin délé lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Fatai Yusuf lórúkọ mi.
ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Actually mo fi gbọ́rọ̀ yín for the first time lẹ́nu ni. mọ́ mi kọ́ta àjọ máa ń wà níbi sí àwọn náà máa ń gbọ́ program yín. Priscilla Ajayi.
Okay. Mama.
So I really appreciate the conversation yìí gan.
Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ̀ ń wà.
Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ̀. ọmọ sẹ́yìn lèmi. mo really appreciate yìí gan sa o Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín o.
Àmín.
Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí Ọlọ́run ọba ọlọ́jọ́ ẹni yóò dá èrè padà fún yín lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Ṣẹ́rí conversation tèmi fún àwọn youth Nàìjíríà láyé tọ́lọ́ bá ní kó máa gbọ́ mi. Òun ni pé ifun àbúrò mi kan pè mí lánàá pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ọlá pé wàá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí èmi mọ̀ pé mi ó jáde. Èmi máa jáde mo fi Ọlọ́run tó dá gbogbo ayé tó bá wà Nàìjíríà lérè èmi ó jáde síta. Nítorí pé èmi ti máa ń pè pọ́ sílé pé Nàìjíríà kó tó lè kí Nàìjíríà tó lè yọjú tí ẹ fún sọ̀gá wáyé Nàìjíríà kò ní lójú tó. Tí ẹ̀sà tẹ bá wo dáadáa tẹ bá wo àwọn pípù yìí tó wà ní gọ́fúmẹ̀ntì I can mention their name I don't care about it. Látọ̀rí Tinubu wá sílẹ̀ wá sí everybody wọn I swear to God ọ̀tá Ọlọ́run ni wọ́n. Ọ̀tá Ọlọ́run ni wọ́n gbogbo tó bá dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ọ̀tá Ọlọ́run ọ̀tá èèyàn ni o. Nígbà táwọn ọmọ táwa lábíríkà ń wà mẹ́ tá à ń sunkún fún àwọn tó wà nílé ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀gbọ̀n táwa nílé wọn tó ju wa máa rí ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn tó wà nínú sùn yẹn. But èmi advice tèmi fún yóò ti ní pé kọ́ má lọ bọ̀bà nígbà kọ́ má bà wọ́n kọ́ má bọ̀bà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fèsì àwọn senators àwọn rep àwọn governors. Àwọn ni ẹkún jí tájẹ́ ti yìí tó. Tí yìí tó bá ń tájẹ́ ti ọba tí bá àwọn gọ́fìnà yọ. Ṣé wọ́n ti gbàgbé ni? Tó bá sí tí ọ̀dà gọ́fìnà yọ abẹ́ ìgbàgbé ni sá, wọ́n máa yọ. But tí àwọn afọ ọba ní focus pé síbẹ̀ yìí ti bá ara yín lọ ní jíṣẹ́. Tá a bá fi máa pa bí mẹ́wàá bí mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún nínú àwọn sẹ́nẹ̀tọ̀ àwọn rẹ́pù, wọ́n ọ̀pá mí ní business. Bóyú ti Nàìjíríà tó bá ń gbọ́ mi, mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ọba kan ní tájẹ́ ti wá bọ̀ nígbà tó bẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n kàn ń gbọ́ àwọn èèyàn ọ̀tá ló fọ́ ọlọ́rin. Wọ́n ò lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀. Bọ́tà àwọn tá a rán lọ. Tẹ bá wo láàrin bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì àbọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tẹ bá wo beef tí Ahmed Lawal.
Ẹni sùúrù, I'm just getting from my Dr. Kemi Onúlọ́yọ̀ on Twitter based on into ṣẹlẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀ Ògànmù. Ẹ máa gbọ́n kan tó sọ ẹni sùúrù alàgbà tó pè. It says orílẹ̀ Ògànmù police station burned down after a police shot a boy in the leg not relating to protest according to eyewitness. Ẹ wá ní ṣe gbọ́ nísìn ẹni tó ọlọ́pàá shoot kò tẹ̀ ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú protest ọlọ́pàá shoot ẹ̀ nǹkan dẹ̀ ń gbóná lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ọba kúkú juná sí.
Sọ ẹ̀kọ́ máa di sọ ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́pàá ẹ̀ bá jẹ́ lórí ilé èèyàn sọ ẹ̀kọ́ yìnbọn lásìkò yìí.
That's it, ẹ̀kọ́ yìnbọn lásìkò yìí.
Míwàá ẹ lọ wo nǹkan òun ti ń jà fún ní number 1 list nǹkan tó kọ owó ọlọ́pàá tó kọ pé kọ́kọ́ increase owó by 30%. Àwọn Nigerian police wọn wicked yẹn owó wọn làwọn yóò àwọn yóò tó kọ́kọ́ pé because torí pé wọn gba salary gidi òun náà ṣe ń wà burúkú. Yóò bá bẹ àwọn yóò tó bí pé tó máa gbó gidi wọn ò ní máa ṣe ohun tí ò dáa. Ṣé tẹ́tí ní sá? Ṣé kí yóò ti ní ẹ̀mú kọ́ lọ pé àwọn mission ni pé àwọn taarán lọ àwọn rẹ́ẹ̀pù àwọn sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ taarán lọ àwọn tájẹ̀tì wa tó bá àwọn gómìnà ká wa. Ahmed Lawal Senate President tẹ́ bá wòye bills tó pass wọ́n di dọ́tò owó health tẹ́ kó jẹ́ number 1 fún wọ́n di dọ́tò owó àwọn náà fẹ́ fi 27 billion tún house. Ẹ dákun ìjọ sẹ́yìn làwọn yẹn tó kí yóò ti jọ torí Ọlọ́run torí yóò ti èmi náà mo fi Ọlọ́run ọba bẹ̀ wọ́n mo fi Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè bẹ̀ wọ́n Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó tún wọ́n ṣe o Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa gáàdì wọn o Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká délẹ̀ ìlérí tá fẹ́ lọ o so ká ní mission pé our mission is and our target is senator rep house of assembly and governors because àwọn olùwàwẹ̀ tí àwọn oníkan ṣe ọmọ nínú àwọn bíkọ́ wọn máa ọwọ́ kan máa ṣáṣe but àwọn tá a máa lọ yẹ because wọn ò ní security ọlọ́pàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún wọn tí wọ́n bá rí èèyàn 40 lọ́gbọ́n ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n máa sá lọ wọn ò ní ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n máa pa wọn tó bá fi bá pa senator bíi 5 bíi 10 tá máa parẹ́ wọ́n jù kò lọ́wọ́ wọn kò yẹ ìlú ti fẹ́ dàrú.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ṣẹ́gun ẹja tó fẹ́ lómi láyé.
Ọlọ́run adó ti yín Ọlọ́run wá pẹ̀lú yín sáà.
Máàmí mo kí yín o.
Ẹ dákun ẹ bá mi háàdì nọ́mbà mi mo fẹ́ máa rí yín from time to time láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program ẹ̀ notification please.
No problem ẹ ṣẹ́gun.
Thank you sir.
Mama ẹ kí yín o.
O kú iṣẹ́ o.
Èmi ni màmá.
Ojú ò ní sí ẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Yorùbá nation yìí ó ti bọ́ sí fún wa.
Not going back.
Ó ti bọ́ sí inú mi kọ́ ọ̀dọ́ ìbò ti bọ́ sí fún wa.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Kò bá mi kí ti sá mi o.
Wá gbọ́ ó dára mọ́. Ṣe rí pé àwọn èèyàn ń faṣẹ́ eré kọ́ ló ń ṣe ní Moscow bí àṣà àṣàtọ́lá. We have another caller. Hello caller wa Chris mo ń bọ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹgbọ́n sókè kíákíá 2 minutes lẹ́ni ẹ̀dá gbọ́ yín. The topic tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé mo fẹ́ ká focus lé. Are we seeing the end of Nigeria? Ṣé a ti ń rí ìgbẹ̀yìn Nàìjíríà?
It is over. I'm from Orílẹ̀.
Ẹ̀yin náà wà lórílẹ̀.
mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ televise àwọn nǹkan tí mo send sí yín kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí mo ti send ẹ̀ sí yín sí more than 2 to 3 hours ẹ̀ view rẹ̀ mo ṣe message yín mo kọ́ yẹn ní
over 1,000 ní messages tó wà lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ màá review ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
ẹ jọ ẹ bá ń tẹ́lẹ̀ iṣẹ́ rí nǹkan tí mo send sí yín ó wà horrific débi pé èèyàn tí ó bá ní mindset pé gíní ti débi tó fẹ́ dé.
ṣé pé ìtẹ́yìn tún fi ránṣẹ́ náà tún le díẹ̀.
ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ ṣáà view rẹ̀ lóòrùn ẹ̀dẹ̀ mo pé mo sọ kíní kan fún yín lálẹ́ àná. We need an alliance.
Then
the South needs to break up. We know we are at the verge of breakup, like you said. We need an alliance. Kò ṣe gbogbo ìta ṣe ń fẹ́ mu sọ. Bí àti Biafra àti South we can akamura wa South àti Mọ̀kọ́ta.
So with the Biafra with everybody kò ṣá shut down gbogbo ẹ̀yìn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni everybody come out.
But Lagos State government ní kẹ́ má jáde lẹ́yìn aago mẹ́rin ní ó kù wákàtí kan báyìí. Ó ń ṣeré ni.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín ni area mi ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo gone down gbogbo ẹ̀ sí lèmi kò tó 1 kilometer 600 meters everything is gone.
Wow.
Gbogbo police station òun ni divisional headquarter àwọn níbi tá a wà yìí wọ́n ti burn ẹ̀dá wọ́n mú gbogbo is gone down. Èèyàn kan tó pè yẹn díà tó sọ fún mi pé tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ tó kò tí ì get new source tó tó àwọn troops tí wọ́n ti send the troops báyìí kí ni troops ẹ̀ máa ṣe àtàrọ̀ kálẹ̀ lè dẹ́tí mi. ẹ máa máa gbọ́ bullets don fly everywhere láìṣe Benghazi. Are we in Benghazi? This is Lagos, not Benghazi. We need to act as fast as possible. Kọ́ńtì ká máa sọ.
So what? Ní mind ẹ̀yin nísìn ẹ̀yin lẹ́wọ̀ on ground you are 600 meters away síbi tí incident ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀ Gànmú you are more or less like an eyewitness. Kí ni nǹkan tí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nísìn tí gbogbo kí ni ẹ̀ fi lè shut down completely?
Everybody should rise up.
Everybody.
Àti kékeré àtàgbà nǹkan tó ti ń yẹ wọ́n ti ń báyìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ lọ máa bọ́ọ̀sì àwọn èèyàn wọlé kí ló kù. Àdẹ̀ṣe ń dúró petition and poll this is no longer petition and poll.
Ilé ti kọjá petition and poll lẹ́ ń sọ.
No more petition and poll.
Kí lẹ feel pé international community lè ṣe nísìn fún irú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé torí táwa bá ń wò àwa máa wo pé international community yìí ọ̀bẹ àwọn ọlọ́mọ afẹ́ dóònà mo rí pé wọ́n náà ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ nísìn.
Ó ti skip mind mi tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ṣe fẹ́ rán yín létí ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wọ́n diaspora òkú ẹ̀yọ̀ kan tẹ̀lé ṣe.
Bàbá Frank Bello máa gbé wọlé nísìn a minute. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ tẹ̀sán lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ sorry.
Gbogbo àní mo ti fẹ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ wọ́n sì kọ́ bàtí máa dé gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀yọ̀ kan tẹ̀lé ṣe fún wa kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀tì border against wọn kí everybody jọ wà ní káwa máa fèsì ara wa.
Everybody máa wá sísàlẹ̀ àwa kan máa ra one way ticket wá sí ẹ̀yìn border láti wá support yìí.
Get the point mi.
Mo get it.
Ṣèbẹ́ ni ń bọ̀ lé ni. Anybody máa kúrò ní Nàìjíríà.
Anybody máa jáde. Ẹ bá wọn yàn jáde ìgbà tó bá ti lock airport ti lock now airport ò ṣiṣẹ́ function dáadáa látàní.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe bí ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ àwọn politicians wa yìí kí ni helicopter ṣe. Helicopter sí lẹ́yìn ìkùnlé wọn ni Tinubu onílé tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ omi. Ṣé Kotonu ò bọ́dà Nàìjíríà ni.
Now ní orílẹ̀ side ọ̀dọ̀ yín nísìn ẹ̀kọ́ bùkọ̀ fẹ́ fún wa ní what is the situation now everything start to calm down nísìn.
It is ó ti go out of hands.
Ó ti go out of hands.
It is now ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣe favour kan fún mi ẹ bá ń play ẹ bá ń tẹ̀lé báyìí àwọn fídíò tí mo send. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run
à ń lò dẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Mo ti send ẹ̀ sí kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ má bínú mo ti wà lórí ètò ni.
Fẹ́yàn tí ò bá ti believe bóyá ojú rẹ̀ máa já báyìí.
Ṣé pé a ti wà lójú ogun báyìí lẹ́ ń sọ? Àbẹ̀kàn mú wa.
Ó dìgbà tó bá tàgẹ̀ wọn tí ì fún lórúkọ.
Ọ̀dà máa wo pic.
Wọ́n ṣe rò bí ìgbà ṣe wà ní EndSARS. This is no more EndSARS.
Ilé ti kọjá EndSARS.
This is no longer EndSARS.
Ọ̀dà mo ti rí nọ́mbà yín máa.
Bọ́tà bá sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí yẹn máa tẹ̀ láti get back sí wa nítorí àwa la wà lé.
Ó yé mi.
Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá ń ta ní tẹlifáìsì ẹ̀ fún wọn. Mo play about 3 videos mo send.
All right, I'll go through it now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún lọ sọ́dọ̀ Chris. Mò ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín bàbá wa Frank Bello. Àwọn tó wà lÉkòó. Mr. Chris, Èkó lẹ́yìn náà ti ń pè. Kí ni situation report?
Ṣẹ̀rìmán tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ẹ̀. Inú mi dùn. Inú mi dùn. Inú mi dùn. Ṣẹ̀rì the only thing ẹ̀yin lè ṣe. Ni pé bóyá tó bá wà pọ̀ sí kú o. Kẹ́ máa tákẹ́ẹ̀tì òfurufú bọ́dì bóyá tó bá ń gbé plane ń kó fẹ́ kọjá kẹ́ gun it down. Ṣé understand?
Báwo la ṣe máa gun it down? Láti bọ̀ láti máa gun it down. Ìtẹ̀wá nílẹ̀ máa lè ṣe yẹn.
Any way ẹ bá lè ṣe Ṣé no going out, no coming in, afẹ́ bí lè ṣe.
So kí àwọn kan máa wọlé, kí àwọn kan máa jáde. America máa kó àwọn troops wọn wá kó àwọn ọmọ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ very soon. America máa sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní sí àtàwọn ọmọ Israel olúkàlùkọ́ wá kó àwọn ọmọ ìkúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ Amẹ́ríkà bá fẹ́ dá sí nǹkan tó wà lẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà tó bá fẹ́ dá sí àmọ́ àwọn kò bú ẹ̀ ẹnu máa dogun wọ́n máa dogun ẹgbẹ́ wọn kó máa dogun. Amẹ́ríkà tó bá fẹ́ try yẹ.
Ìwà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀wà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tó wà lẹ̀ torí àwọn ló fi wá sí condition yìí àwọn ló fi wá sí wàhálà yìí. Ṣé understand? Àwọn ló fi àṣẹ.
1 minute the Biafra. I will explain what the situation is. My people want to speak in the language, but I will explain to you what's going on. Bones, okay, Chris, go ahead.
To hell curfew. To hell.
Ṣé pé wọ́n náà máa jáde ló ń sọ fún mi nísìnyí after 4 o'clock.
Kẹ̀rẹ́ mi sùúrù àwọn òkè ẹ̀ ti jáde bá wa ń dúró kí fọ́ọ̀lù àwa jáde. Táwọn afẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn, plan táwa group wa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Tó bá ti wá di fọ́ọ̀lù àmọ́ wa jáde tó wọ́n bá bí anybody down. Ẹni tó parẹ́ ní sanwó bóyá sanwó lọ àbí sanwó èkó lórúkọ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá bí dá tí wọ́n bá bí torí wọ́n bá bá ẹ̀ dá ẹ̀ tó rán anybody gbogbo àtàkì wa.
Ọ̀dà Òṣègùn Chris àwọn tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo kàn ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tí kò mọ̀ wọ́n ni o ẹ jẹ́ ń bá Chris ò tí ì fi sọ mo rò pé ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni Chris mo ṣe gbé ẹ kúrò. Ọ̀dà
ẹni tó ní gbogbo àwọn ọba ká má fèsì àwọn ọba nípa àwọn politician lọ tí wọ́n síbẹ̀. Ṣé òun ò mọ̀ pé òun mọ̀ pé ṣe bí ọba wọn ní ẹ̀rí pé wọ́n máa ń ba ìdè lineage ni. Ìgbà tí àwọn politician fi síbẹ̀ òun ò ṣe ní pé òun ò ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí àwọn politician tó bẹ́ẹ̀ pa síbẹ̀ ó yẹ kó ní ìran mi wọn ṣọba o mi ò lè jẹ ọba ìsásíwò àgbà tó ti kílẹ̀ tó ń sìn àgbọ́dọ̀ máa jà wọ́n àtọ́ba o àti sẹ́nitọ́ àti ẹnìbọ̀dì politician máa wọ́n dáhùn.
Ó ń gbóná lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Chris màá tún bẹ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò. I might decide like I don't know the set of people that are calling. Mo kàn fẹ́ tease wọn ni. One hot like fire. Again, look with Baba Frank Bello. Shatola Koiki, you are not a warlord. Chibi Koiki lọ́nà sọ wàhálà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní London. Ẹ pé wàhálà ti dé sàlẹ̀ báyìí. Baba Frank Bello, ẹ jẹ́ ká wà educated a little bit. Mr. Frank Bello, let me quickly ask you the situation report. We are looking at all these. You've been talking about this for over 2 decades, which is about over 20 years. Yes. The government have failed in all ramifications. You have given us the breakdown that even some of us have tried to wonder. People have now been able to understand the breakdown in statistics and the numbers. What is happening? Are we seeing the end of Nigeria? I'll give you enough time and I'll just pause so that I can also be well educated. Go ahead, Mr. Frank Bello.
Thank you very much, Koiki. Sometimes you prove, some of you, such as Oshatola, when you are taking the bull by the horn. I watch every minute information on the social media. And I thank God for my life that the social media is here to stay. Technological, we're moving from industrial revolution into a technological driven revolution. And the way I see it is that technological revolution that the world is about to enter will be tested with the current and SARS. As I am talking to you today, ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti gbé ẹbọ sí iwájú number 9 of Tumbaland Avenue lóru mọ́jú èyí? Okay, I'll send the clip here.
Okay, wow. I'm just saying.
Now, this battle is no longer a physical battle, but there are a spiritual battle that is involved. the earlier show, I monitored your earlier show, to which they were streaming a Baba from Nigeria.
Oh yes, my team. Yeah.
I was watching everything. I watched everything, and some of the things that was aired, I agreed. Some, I do not. Because there are some information to which we see differently. Nípa èrè mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí bàbá yẹn sọ pé àwọn adé mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn, I disagree because àwọn èrè mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn tí bàbá yẹn tó ń defend, àwọn èrè tí Bọ́lá Tinubu tó rì sílẹ̀ láti fi di Èkó mú nìyẹn. You see, I'm making it known again on your show that Buhari is dead.
Okay.
And the battle is gone spiritual. Èèyàn kan tún pè lórí show ẹ tó ní ṣe wọn ò lè máa ṣe pé kan pé orí àwọn bàbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Eniola ni mo
mọ̀. I'm monitoring everything.
Yeah.
You see, all powers belong to God. In as much as we've got our kan wà tí Ọlọ́run dá yàtọ̀, Ọlọ́run dídí dá wọn, nígbà tí Ọlọ́run wá dá wọn nínú ìyá wọn tán, Ọlọ́run tún wá mí ẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀, ó tún mí sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn lára. Irú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Yorùbá ń pè ní àkàndá ẹ̀dá. Ẹni tí Ọlọ́run dá, tọ́lọ́run tún wá mí sí ara ẹ̀ again. So irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn gangan ti gbé agbára yẹn because Ọlọ́run ti mí sí wọn lára láti ọ̀run. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní mission. Ó ní reason tí Ọlọ́run ṣe mí sí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ní ara. Ṣé wá rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ pe orí èèyàn kan pa kán ní àwọn bàbá kan kìnnìkan. Èmi ò support ẹ̀. Because àwọn ẹni tí tẹ́níkẹ́ lọ pé orí wọn yẹn pa, ẹ̀yin mọ nǹkan táwọn náà fi ṣorí ni. Ẹ̀yin mọ rú àsè àti họ̀ǹtú àti gbogbo nǹkan àti gbẹ́rẹ́ tó ti sí ẹni yẹn lára ni. Àwọn kan náà ni Ọlọ́run tún gbé agbára fún ní orílẹ̀-èdè ayé yìí. Ọlọ́run dá wọn kan, Ọlọ́run tún wá gbé agbára fún àwọn èèyàn kan láti pe orí èèyàn kan pa. Ẹni tó bá pe orí ọmọ ẹ̀dá ní àìdá, èmi ò ní bá wọn ṣe o. Mi ní bá wọn attempt ẹ̀. Àwọn people yìí, fine, wọ́n ti hold millions of people. Ìwọ́n tó ní kán lọ pé orí ẹ̀dá èèyàn kan. What about àwọn nǹkan tí wọn náà ti ṣe ní kọ̀rọ̀? Tọ́ba ní kán pé orí títí ẹ náà. Tí Ọlọ́run bá máa mú àwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣe àìdá, tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ rí pé àìdá náà ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run sọ pé my ways are not your ways, your thoughts are not my thoughts. Ìjà Ọlọ́run nìkan ló ń jà. Nǹkan táwọn olórí yín ní ìlú Nàìjíríà tó ti ń ṣe tèmi ti rí pé ó wrong 20 years ago. Tí mo dẹ̀ ti ń campaign, tí mo ti ń kọ oríṣiríṣi àtìkù. Gbogbo bá ṣe ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ sí i, technology ò tí jáde ń gbà yẹn. Ìgbà tèmi wà ní London College of Printing. The Prime Minister at the time, John Major, and the US President, Bill Clinton, they were all talking about the information superhighway. I have moved with technology and what technology has got to offer, right all the way from the new technological age. Technology will explode. nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí Ọlọ́run gbèjà Nàìjíríà jà ni. Ìjà Nàìjíríà ni o. Ìgbà ní beginning ọdún yìí tó bá rántí Koiki ìgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ní the year is the year of punishment. Revelation tí Ọlọ́run fi hàn mí ní pé àwọn ìlú kan ní Áfíríkà wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní break up. Àwọn churches wọ́n máa break up. LDC ẹnu ìjẹ́ mọ́ pé COVID gangan lọ́lọ́run fẹ́ lò. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó máa escalate ju nǹkan tí ẹ anticipate lọ. It is a violent revolution and it is round the corner. When I was talking about revolution is inevitable 3 years ago, many people were not aware. A lot of people did not know exactly what was revealed unto me. Now, there is something that I want to showcase, and it's going to get to a situation now in Nigeria that parents will equally hit the street. Because ìjọba tán láwọn ready tí Sanwó-Olú bá sọ pé torí pé street belongs to èèyàn tó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà àti jáde ó ti sọ pé okay ṣé street Lagos State Street okay ẹ lọ sí Federal Road ẹ lọ sí Korodu Road ẹ lọ block Korodu Road ẹ lọ sórí Lagos Ibadan Express Road Federal Road. You don't have any problem with Lagos State government. It is the federal government. Go. It is Federal Road. Kí Federal wá pa yín síbẹ̀ tán bá tó bẹ́ẹ̀. This will escalate and it is going to be violent. I saw it coming. They want to draft in the military. I tell you what, when I did a show telling you about the capacity of your military a few weeks ago, I was preparing you people's mind that you don't know. When I do presentation, my own presentation is not physical. It is spiritual. But unfortunately, people will rather be in a situation or in environment where sex is being discussed. And they will not be in that place or the forum that will nourish their mind and then prepare their mind. My credit and kudos to those children. They defied all odds, even in the rain, to stay there. And I'm with them. And the game is going to change tomorrow, perhaps. Because as from tomorrow, I've got intelligent reports. That is if don't buy the Beresini hack onto all government institutions. So it is physical, it is spiritual, and it is a cyber warfare. The Nigerian government cannot win. They won't win. They have to listen, and if they don't listen, they will continue to dig their grave. But on this note, let me end by saying Muhammadu Buhari is dead, because if Muhammadu Buhari is alive, he must have addressed the nation.
Okay.
Aisha Buhari is not in Nigeria. She's in Dubai in her mansion. On this note, I rest my case. Thank you, Koiki.
Thank you very much. That is Mr. Frank Bello. What the caller Tionika show, I think Biashe Firewo láwọn eléyìí. I think it's like àwọn tó ń ṣe firewo, because rice and all these are rice in the vehicle. So bí audio kan tó bá wá again, ìyẹn caller tí ó pè wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀ka sọ Mr. Quick, information yìí méjì tí mo fún yìí. Nígbà tó ti bọ́dà South West, wọ́n ti gbogbo bọ́dà tó wà South West.
Okay, sorry. Mo rò pé mo lè play kí n tún máa show video yẹn. I think it's
Ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀ka sọ Mr. Quick, information yìí méjì tí mo fún yìí. Nígbà tó ti bọ́dà South West, wọ́n ti gbogbo bọ́dà tó wà South West. Àwọn bọ́dà tó wọ Kano, gbogbo bọ́dà yẹn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ń kó ráìsì wọlé ẹ wo bọ́ ṣe ń lòdù ráìsì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ṣàlì sí yìí.
We're going to bring the show to an end at 3:30, so and I have to do the closing remarks. So we only have 17 minutes, so I'm going to push as many people to about it. Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead quickly. We haven't got much time.
Okay, yeah, you see, what our brother just said, Frank Bello, is the fact about Nigeria. You see, like you always say, all we need right now is for our people to be strong. And they should not lose focus because at the end of the day, Nigeria is going to break up. That is the truth. Buhari is no longer there. That is the fact. That is why they don't know what to do. And that is why they are trying to stop people not to get close to Aso Rock because they will know who is there. Let me ask you the truth. Do you think if really Buhari is alive, he would not address Nigeria since 11 days or 12 days that this thing has been going on? The fact is that that man is not there. Fulanis are evil. And so many people are asking why is it that they don't still break the prisoner and free the prisoner. Let me tell you, if Fulani Boko Haram terrorists can be freed, why would any Yoruba indigene or Edo indigene or Biafra or Duduwa indigene be in the prison? Tell me the truth. If those people that will be killing people freely, the Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani Boko Haram terrorists that will be killing freely, are walking freely in the street, Buhari will release many of them, integrate them in the society, put so many of them in the army, in the police. If those people can be walking freely after what they have committed, tell me why would Duduwa person or Biafra person that stole money in the bank or that just stole with gun and they didn't kill person should be in prison forever?
Just under 30 seconds, the question is, are we witnessing the end of Nigeria?
Bro, the fact is that this is the end of Nigeria. And this whole thing that I just mentioned is the reason why Nigeria is going to end. Injustice, the evil, no light, no road, no inequality, no equality and justice is problem that Nigeria must break. This is the end. Believe me and you, that man that just spoke is a man of protest. It's a man of prophet to say. I have seen this long time ago. Okay. You know, I'm not a prophet, but I've seen this long time ago. That Nigeria is going to break up. That a time like this will come. All right.
Thank you very much. That's one of our callers as well. Thank you very much, my brother Olusemeko. Mama Folashade said, no more Nigeria. Bakari Oluwatobi said, bullet is flying everywhere in my area in Lagos. Whereabout is your area in Lagos? Lagos is quite big. All Southerners should form alliance before it's too late. Let's take a few more calls as we are bringing the broadcast to an end. And, we have another caller, Mr. Ademola. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Good afternoon, my brother. Hello.
Good afternoon. I can hear you. Go ahead. Okay. I'm going here. Is there delay? Ṣé ń gbọ́ra yín lórí another device ni torí ẹ̀ ló máa fún yín ní feedback. Hello, caller. Let's see if he comes back. I'll give him a few more seconds. Thank you, those on the YouTube. Okay, I'll let him go because it seems there's a delay. So.
Gbogbo details bí rice ṣe ń wọlé síbẹ̀ rice importation rice tán ní kò gbọdọ̀ wọlé sí Nàìjíríà sí Southwest mọ́ pé torí kan lè rí nǹkan kan ṣe fún wa Nàìjíríà tán torí ẹ̀ ti gbogbo bọ́dà Badagry bọ́dà sẹ̀mẹ̀ gbogbo bọ́dà ìdíròkò nǹkan tán torí ẹ̀ ti pàtó àjẹ́ kan kó rice wọlé mẹ́.
So rice ò wọlé nídìí ní Benin Republic ẹ rántí pé màmá kan náà pè wá tán ní Benin táwọn ti lọ ń ṣe ọrọ̀ ajé kò bọ́ sí mọ́ Kánò dẹ̀ làwọn ń ná nísìn. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàsán.
Dàmọ́lá ló ń pè Adélékè ló ń pè láti Àbújá láti ìlú Àbújá báyìí. Tí n bá sọ fún yín, wọ́n ti rán gbogbo àwọn àgbo kí wọ́n lọ kó wọn wá ní Kánò pé kí wọ́n máa bá wa jà. Wọ́n ti fọ́ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn lórí o. Àwọn protester yẹn, wọ́n gbá orí ọpọlọ èèyàn yọ. Tẹ bá lè jẹ́ nílé everything. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ rí wọn, wọ́n kó weapon fún wọn. Kíní gan náà lò, bọ́ọ̀sì náà lò bí kò sí mọ́tò tó wọn lò. Tọ́bi kó àwọn Haúsá yẹn wá. Irú àwọn ẹ̀gọ́ wọn tún fún wọn ní uniform gan, wọ́n fún wọn ní 112 kọ́ máa fi protest pé àwọn ní visas gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti dàrú báyìí gbogbo wọn ẹ̀wọ̀n ti twenty one lánàá tẹ́lẹ̀ pé 48 days pé tí àwa wá tún jáde pé nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún wa ara máa kọ̀ nítorí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí ní Àbújá báyìí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí àwọn ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ wà wẹ̀ dáadáa.
Okay, that's the situation report láti ìlú Abuja. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó pè tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan. We're almost there. It's quite a long one, but sometimes the situation on ground, there will be more chaos. Àwọn èèyàn ní gbọ́ sí governor lẹ́nu. Governor dey lose the control state ẹ̀. Ó kàn waste time ara ẹni.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. In fact, we had to just rush out, especially that Fagba area. Wọ́n deal pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọlá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. So àṣà ń gbàládùra pé kí ogun kó máa go because the way things are going now, this is the end of Nigeria, in which I believe so. This is totally the end of Nigeria, even though the protesters have been saying it as well. This protest is not all about EndSARS. They only started it pẹ̀lú EndSARS ni. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé ibi pẹlẹbẹ ló ti mọ́lẹ̀ jẹ. So ibi pẹlẹbẹ tó ti fẹ́ mú yẹn òun ni EndSARS. Now they know the major problem. They know the major problem. Hello?
Mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, mo ń gbọ́.
Yeah, they know the major problem. It make problem to cause in one more because so definitely for them to face the Malams, one more yes, they are the major problem. So if I don't share the in fact, eré gbogbo wa pápọ̀ síta. Ọlọ́run kò ṣàánú wa ni. So that's the only information tí mo ṣì gbọ́ ní area wa níbàyí. Most especially àwọn area wa àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan níbàyí wọ́n ti wé àgbègbè wọn jáde wọ́n lọ follow wọn ní other way down. So but Fagba ó gbóná lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ everybody run their scatter ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. So Ọlọ́run máa fún wa ṣe but one thing I want you to help me broadcast lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ fáwọn youth náà tó bá ń gbọ́. Wọ́n má jẹ́ kí àwọn hoodlums yẹn take charge because wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa lo especially Fagba yẹn lánàá náà gbà tí máa kúrò níbi iṣẹ́ àná ẹ̀ wọ́n ti yà wárín wọn so wọ́n fẹ́ máa lo opportunity yẹn láti máa fi jalè wọ́n jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run this is a peaceful protest wọ́n jọ kọ́ má sọ di dàgbàdàgbà kọ́ máa fi rí ọ̀rọ̀ sọ and I know for some areas wọ́n sì ń gbé lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ káwọn wọ́n jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run má gba woodland side because àwọn wèrè politician àwọn ọmọ kan tó ń ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ máa release wọn á wò pé bàtọ́ ní kọ́ ṣàkárá wọn tí wọ́n ti rí wọn ṣàkárá wọn á wò pé okay join them in order to catch them. So wọ́n jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run as it is going peacefully let it be peaceful till the end a máa fi gbà nǹkan tá a fẹ́ bó dẹ̀ ṣe máa rí ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run this is totally the end of Nigeria and there is going to be a new nation Yoruba nation peaceful nation lágbára Ọlọ́run bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ kúṣẹ́ sà.
All right, that is another. Take a few more calls quickly as we are about to say bye-bye for this afternoon. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Okay, let's pick another call.
Yeah, hello, sorry, sir. Mo fẹ́ trip in nǹkan kan. I want people to know wípé Yoruba, our very language, is the most beautiful language ní àgbáyé. Tí máa sọ fún yín pé sọ̀rọ̀ sókè yẹn, ó lè dàbí coincidental issue. So ti yẹn, but I want to tell you today pé ó wà nínú Bíbélì. That's Proverbs chapter 31 verse 8 to 9. Wọ́n ní pé ká sọ̀rọ̀ speak out fún àwọn tí ìyà ń jẹ. So everybody lọ wọ́n wò dáadáa kọ́ dẹ̀ dúró lórí ẹ̀ pé yes this is time because wọ́n máa ń sọ ọkọ ní Sunday school wa pé tí Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ báyọ̀ sọ kankan tẹ bá bóyá ẹ ṣí Facebook abẹ come across somebody that statement came out and you went to another place that statement still came out definitely you should know God is in control.
Okay.
So that is it.
All right.
So Paul wrote that Proverbs chapter 31 verses 8 to 9. Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. That word is a huge word. Ọlọ́run ló ní. God is the word and he will always stand. So that's my opinion, sir.
All right. Let's go straight. This is another caller from Nigeria in Lagos. Situation report.
Hello, Olayomi Koiki.
Kí ni situation report?
Situation report tó lágbára báyìí o.
Okay.
A wà ní Mushin báyìí.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Mushin?
Ọ̀kan náà àwọn DPO ní Mushin police station. Tire road. Ó rẹ̀ kó fẹ́ escape ara ẹ̀ kó nínú station.
Okay.
So in another way, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní shoot.
Okay.
Ó ṣàti pààyàn mẹ́ta.
irú àbẹ̀rẹ̀.
Eré kan òótọ́ ni o.
DPO ní
Mushin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni orúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ Gbàkójẹ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́.
So that is it.
Kí wá ní reaction àwọn èèyàn?
Àwọn boys
ok ẹbọ tán ni wọ́n lọ gbé síwájú embassy lélẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń wò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹbọ ọ̀nà ti gbẹ́bọ sí. ok mo fẹ́ gbọ́ tọ̀dọ̀ tí yẹn gbóhùn sókè mú gbọ́. ṣé everything ṣó wà calm àbí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti wà ní chaos ṣó ti wà chaotic.
everything wà calm o àwọn ọlọ́jà ti ń palẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ti ń sádà gbé báyìí in fact nídìí àràbà ní báyìí sí ilé mi tí mo wà ní báyìí a ti ń gbọ́ òrùka tó ti shoot káàkiri so that's the situation report.
situation report mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín bàbá wa tí ó bá wa sọ̀tọ̀ ẹ bá mute background ká tó di pa ká má lọ disconnect yín hello caller bulletin pè wá hello caller. ẹ káàsán bulletin bá a sọ̀rọ̀. kí ni ẹgbẹ́ ní time kí ni situation report ní Lẹ́kì.
Lẹ́kì wọ́n ní kó stop but àwọn èèyàn stop àwọn èèyàn sì wà lójú ọ̀nà. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn sì wà lójú ọ̀nà gbọ́dọ̀ síjọba lẹ́nu rárá ó bẹ́tà kan dá wa lóhùn nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kàn ṣe fún wa ẹ ṣe.
Okay. Situation report. Once again, this is some of the video that I was tagged. I'm not sure where about all this is happening, but as you can see there, see as a wasted small pikin life. Is this how the government will sit and fold their hands?
Shoot this one for Joe. They don't shoot this one for Joe. They don't shoot this guy for Joe. Now Joe we do. They don't shoot this one for Joe. They don't shoot this one for Joe. They don't shoot this one for Joe. They don't shoot this guy for Joe. Now Joe we do.
Hello, Lotu.
Yeah.
Nigeria to break off.
Okay.
What from passion?
Okay. Okay.
To break to on she break to see. But she collapse.
Okay.
Fọ́tò tẹ rí yẹn rí pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ lọ́ṣọ̀ wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn. So ọtí mo kàn fẹ́ advice àwọn èèyàn wa tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó wà nílé tó wà lóṣogbo ní gbogbo Oòduà state kọ́ ready láti defend ara wọn because àwọn Haúsá tó ń lò àwọn Fúlàní tó ń lò ní Àbújá ń sìn káàkiri tó ń lò sí ìlú ìyẹn l'Àbújá. Wọ́n lọ kó àwọn Fúlàní wá so àwọn Fúlàní ń pa àwọn boys wọn. So we should understand náà pé wọ́n ti lọ àwọn Fúlàní láti máa pa àwọn èèyàn. Ṣé kò yẹ yín sìn? Because àwọn Fúlàní bá ń protest yí pé àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ SARS ọ̀rọ̀ SARS mi ò rò pé ó dé level láti máa káàkiri àwọn peaceful protesters tí kò yẹn sìn. So àwọn èèyàn wá láti ready because tí wọ́n sọ sí pẹ̀lú technique kan lò ní Àbújá yẹn tí àwọn èèyàn wọn ò bá tètè retaliate ní west níbí ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ sáà dìbà yẹn wọ́n á overcome wa. So táwọn àwọn èèyàn bá tètè dé ń sìn pé tọ́ba nìkan tó ṣẹ̀ l'Àbújá káwọn náà tètè take wọn down náà ní west then ó máa pull take it down because I'm not going to Abuja by Madekatuna. So we have to balance it up. So when you want to develop kind of Fulani and we cover what can take you down. I could get two fighting. So we read you like that for which one? I don't know them more than that.
Nigeria at the verge of breakup. Okay. Okay. What's the break?
I want to wait against you. I want to say, I might drop your back about them about she perform. I want to make sure that I want. You understand? I want to make sure that I want to say you manage. You want to talk about you back. I beg you. You go call our more no beautiful. On no call before I don't talk. You want to do that to say. I want more you not watching TV. I want more you think here. Upon a photo of the country because they are not secret. I want more you things for many years. Ọlọ́pàá ti pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èrò ẹ̀wọ̀n tó release ní Benin ní Benin ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀pọ̀ ìṣẹ́ 2 years 4 years wọ́n lock you up you can't say they will lock you up they will take one they will not release you. They are creating fear they are killing these people are not standing up that we have to defend ourselves if we are going to die let us die now. Àwọn politicians ọ̀dẹ́ yẹn ní wọn ní ti bá ìsanwó olè àti sọ̀rọ̀ sókè gbogbo wọn wọ́n wá ṣe ń jáde pé we want to talk to the youth our governor walk away because for sure we will not back. Instead that you want to come and stand up and talk to the youth that knew that you guys, you pay extra body. The only time somebody want no first election, and then so I want me want to get it wrong. I'm advised. Then now, go she first go for our life. You know state go for our life. And you are ready to move. So if on that let go soon, I'm telling you, the next 24 hours we will see what we have to get across my people. My people get that. Let me not take a you. And I know what they call now. Let me not take class down. I need to down. Let me not take a you. What is the carry out to? I take off now. You don't have for little too. You don't have for Lagos. Let me not take everybody. If so, they are coming and say they guy. I let uniform wear. We say don't smoke before I go live.
I should go. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. Hello.
How are you? I'm going.
We should demonstrate this way. Occupy embassy, so we should I think we have to make that move.
Okay.
Because about 50 Libya Libya want to take over embassy.
Okay.
Embassy.
Okay.
I think we have to do that nationwide. This is worldwide. I mean, for everybody in Diaspora. We want to one embassy next move because what should I want to directly right now? United Nations now won't go. So evidence is still right now. We do have to do the same. Make a move. Let's power. We should don't gain entrance of anything. Nothing is going to function in any embassy anymore for now.
Oda. Hey, sorry, Mr. Taiwo. Yeah, what's the situation before? Yeah. Can the situation? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, privately. Okay. All right. Bones. Okay. Yeah. 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 Ṣé ká sọ̀rọ̀ tí bá ṣètò tán? Yeah, sọ̀rọ̀ tán tí bá ṣètò tán. Yeah. That's from Niger State. Should we Enisuru, should we give others now for àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà ní north kó máa padà bọ̀ nísàlẹ̀? Is it time now that we tell gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní north tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá kó máa padà bọ̀ nísàlẹ̀? This is already going out of hand. Should we now say to gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá tó wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá kó máa padà bọ̀ nísàlẹ̀? Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá tó bá wà nílẹ̀ Haúsá kó máa padà bọ̀ ní southwest. Everyone that is a Yoruba up in the north, tẹ́ bá ti pè, yeah, ẹ bá wa mute the background ẹ jọ̀ọ́, please, ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè. We're giving advice to everyone in southwest. Ẹ mute ẹ, ṣé ó take long láti mute the device ẹ fi ń gbọ́ wa ní bàbá? Everyone in the southwest, if you know you love yourself, make your way back now. Everybody, pata. We are already in a war now. Hello, caller. Okay. All right, because I have to let the brother go because he was not listening. He was still speaking while the other device was on. Thanks very much anyway for the contribution. Hello, caller from Ghana. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Káṣí sá o, ẹ̀gúsí sá o.
Àwọn nìyẹn.
Yes sir. That depends to táwọn ọmọ yẹn máa pa anybody tó bá wà náà tó bá ti wà náà tó máa padà bọ̀ wálé. Lórí kí ni mo ti sọ fún yín pé ẹ tó máa kú máa kú. Lórí kí wọ́n máa jà kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
ó tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà tó any riot àwọn kó máa kú náà ni tó ó kó àwọn Yorùbá bá ti wà ní north tó ń padà tẹ́lifọ̀dé padà wá ní. náà tó bá dẹ̀ di ni pé àwọn tí ó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó bá máa support ni tó máa support táwọn tó wà ń Kwara àtàwọn tó wà ń Jẹ̀bà àti gbogbo Yorùbá tó bá wà ní tẹ́lifọ̀dé parapọ̀ tó lè fight lórí kiri àwọn máa kọ́ àwọn tó wà ní north ti o àwọn tó wà ní north yẹn máa kọ́ ẹni Haúsá bá dẹ̀ ti wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti Fúlàní tó bá ti wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pípa ni wọ́n máa pa everybody. lórí kiri wọ́n máa pa wá.
All right. Let me say this quickly. You can see that the military convoy are making their way. Okay, I gave this advice in March 2020 that all people in the South to make their way back. On this platform, please, I won't take calls for the time being. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Let me put my screen up properly. Okay, you can't even say, oh, I was showing the military convoy. I thought I changed the scene. Anyway, that's fine. Okay, I think you might want to see the scene anyway, so let me leave it that way. That's the military convoy making their way down. I would now advise everyone in the north to Jomo Yoruba, pack yourself now. Pack everything that you can put in a vehicle and make your way back. Nigeria is already at war. Pack everything. Nigeria is already at war. Eleonse tàbí ṣùgbọ́n, we are already at war. And the only advice we can give you is to come back down south while the conversation goes on the ground. And I'm sure those of you that knows what that means. Not everything we will be saying online, this is what we want to do. No. We're not going to do that. I will advise Koiki Media that everyone that knows somebody in the north to make their way down. And if you have any Hausa person still working for you as your guard, as your security, as your helper, release them now and let them go. They know the in and out of your house, whether in Ondo State, in Lagos, in Ogun State, in Ekiti, in Oyo, in Kogi, in Kwara. Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ málà tí ó ń bá yín ṣiṣẹ́, they know the entrance to every part of your property. Release them now and let them go. They will, according to what Babawa Frank Bello is saying, they will bomb the Jeba Bridge and you will not be able to make your way back. We are now at war with the federal government of Nigeria. We are now at war. You will not be able to fly, but now the road is still clear. Make your way back down. Koiki Media. Again, anyone that still think that the situation on ground will go back to normality, let me tell you that the situation on ground is already gone. I didn't realize that I was not showing you while I was showing some of the states I was showing earlier. Let's go back to, I think I started with Abuja. I didn't realize that I wasn't showing anything. Avoid Wuse. That is the convoy of the Mala, the Awusas, being regrouped, making their way. But for me, I will advise every one of you about 8 vehicle convey hoodlums to Wuse to attack protests. This is not about hoodlums. These are terrorists about to now unleash the problem. Everyone, I am advising again, tell your loved ones to make their way back to the southwest. This was Abuja yesterday. This was Abuja yesterday. They're all regrouping. The Awusa will kill you without thinking about it on a split of a second. They will take you out. All the southerners that is living in the north, I am pleading with you, please make your way back. I thought I was showing you a few things before, but I didn't realize I wasn't showing you. But now, you can see one of the thugs that attacked us today, this was yesterday. Nigeria is already at war. All this protest is not the situation anymore. It has gone beyond protest. We will be here. But if you do not listen, by the time Tobati breaking bridge here, I think this is the weapon that a lot of people are saying. That, I'm not sure whether this is a movie. I'm not sure whether this is a movie, but this is a picture that has been in circulation. Nigeria is at war. This is not about NSAS. No. It's past NSAS now. Tomorrow may be too late. Pack yourself. Get the necessary vehicle and start making your way back. We are already at war. This is not until you see this on BBC and CNN and then they will declare that Nigeria is at war. I am telling you now that we are already at war. And I will advise you to make your way back down. Again, a piece of advice. Let's go to Ekiti. I didn't realize that I was not showing you what I was saying earlier. The situation is already out of hand. It might be too late. You still have the room before things goes AY. Ekiti Commissioner for Information and Value Akinwale has said soldiers were deployed at the NSAS protest location in the state to protect the youth. Really? The youth that are not going anywhere. There's something I saw. Oh, I didn't realize I was. Let's see if I can pick it up. I know a lot of you wants to call, but it's important that we. NSA protest burnt 2 Dangote trucks in Ekiti. The situation is already out of hands. And it is better for your own safety that you make your way back down before it is too late. Koiki Media is advising you that you come back and then we can then start thinking about what next. We cannot think about what next if you are caught up. These police have killed and this innocent protester at Bariwa Road, Abuja. This was posted at about 2 p.m. today. We are already at war. You are waiting for CNN to tell you that we are at war, Abi, because it is Koiki Media. I guess I saw another. We are already at war, and it is up to you to take the information and pass it on. The government have lost the situation. The Fulani are now ready to attack because they are not ready to give up. So they will rather create more damage before they go. Eventually, everything will fold up, but they will create more damage before they go. Let us end it now. What I am explaining to you. Pray for Chooks. He is battling with his life right now. He got beaten by the thugs in Lagos because he wore an NSAS shirt. Please be careful. We are already at war. Sack gbogbo àwọn Hausa tó ń bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ nílé. They will kill you and they will walk away silently without anybody know that you are dead inside. The first thing is, as a man, ìwọ ló máa kọ́kọ́ ọmọ àdúgbò straight away. The moment your wife is shouting as well, they will kill her, they will rape her. Adẹ̀ranu ọ̀bẹ yẹn kúrò lára aṣọ. Kò dẹ̀ dá aṣọ kankan tó fẹ́ gbé jáde kúrò nínú ilé ẹ̀. Adẹ̀ra walk out ẹni tó fi lọ rẹ̀ pa. Ó bọ́ sórí ọ̀kadà, ó ń lọ nìyẹn. Á bọ́ sórí the next trailer. Ó di Kánò tó bá tún lọ pa ẹlòmíì. I won't say more than this. Don't expect BBC to declare that we are already at war. I have already declared that we are at war. Okay, somebody say Mr. Bakari. A lot of videos are sent. I have declared the war. It is up to you to take it or not. You can take it, you can leave it. Maybe you are waiting. Bakari Oluwatobi, I'm not sure whether, could you just give me a missed call so I can know that you are the one that wants me to play a video, because there's so many messages and sometimes I have to go through them one at a time. We are now 1544. Koiki Media have declared that there's already war in Nigeria. Today's date is the 20th of October 2020. Ilé ti kọjá ọ̀rọ̀ SARS. I have declared a war is already in Nigeria. Okay, I hope this is Bakari, because that is the only person I'm going to pick up his call. Hello? Yeah. Is this Bakari? Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll look at it now. Don't worry. All right. That's fine. All right. Thank you. All right. Mo ti declare ogun nílẹ̀ Nigeria. You might think it's a joke because you're expecting the big player to declare that there's war in Nigeria. I have declared that there's war in Nigeria. And now everybody should go and defend themselves. Okay, Artist Orile Gomu, I think that's the one you've sent. We've talked about that already. You've sent videos of Orile Gomu. We've already played that already. I had to play video Ento Folori. I have already played that as well. So I guess I have already done justice to what you have sent. If you think the Fulani man or the Hausa people that they are now bringing to attack you, do you know that gbogbo àwọn Hausa tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ló máa fún ní command information? Let us now be prepared to defend ourselves. These people that are coming to attack and kill you, they don't care about their lives. Tẹ́ bá wo gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n mú tó ń pè ní thugs yẹn, they are not. Ẹ̀mí ò jẹ́ kankan sọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n. Ẹ wò kan tó mú tó ní àwọn mẹ́ta làwọn lọ, méjì ti kú. Ó kọ́ sọ bí àtẹ́ pé adìẹ ló kú. By the end of tonight, by the time I come back, I'm not going to do a late night show. I hope I won't have any reason to come out on an emergency broadcast. The governors have lost control of their state. Now they will need the military to clear the road. The people are not going to go. There will be more blood by tomorrow. Sanwo-Olu have lost the state. Each of the state governors are now relying on the military to finish up the job, to safeguard, according to them, to move things out the people will not listen, then there will be more unleashed on them. I hope that we, the Yorubas, are now prepared, because the worst case scenario that arrived. This, the condition that they want to give on the south is, and if you're not kúrò lórí títì, that means you will be clear out of the road, because the Hausas are not ready to leave power. Bọ́bá tẹ̀ máa end in Nigeria, wọ́n fẹ́ parí ìjọba Buhari. Mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. They want to finish this government. And this government still have to 2023, and they are not ready to go now. I know the international community are already preparing emergency plan. Keep close eyes on all the Twitter handle of all the embassies around the world. I'm talking about their own communication line. They will start doing what they call airlift of their people from Nigeria, because they know that there's war in Nigeria. They will start lifting all their citizens. What Mama sent internal memo, that they can start shutting down quickly. They will not tell you this. This is how things are done from the vaccine. Yeah, man will film now. You all watch movie. Will film. They are already sending memo to all their embassies that start winding down for, they call it evac. Evacuation. Code. They know the cherry. Maybe she's evacuation, and they're not gonna look. You think they will send a memo and they'll put evacuation? They will put a code. Every embassy in Nigeria and around the world, they have evacuation code. What it trigger evacuation code? Because things are getting out of hand, and it's already happening in the capital city of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How do you expect diplomats to be moving around from one end to the other with this scenario that is playing out? My name is Olayomi Koiki. I have declared that there is war in Nigeria. Have a very good afternoon. I'll be back again same time tomorrow. Let's keep a close eyes on the situation on ground. You can give us your situation report. The number remains the same. +44 75 940 The 20th of October 2020. The time is exactly 15:50. I have declared that there is war in the location 9, also known as Nigeria. It's up to you to take it. It's up to you to disagree. Maybe you want the big player to announce it. I have announced it on their behalf. And let's wait and see what next. Yoruba self-determination. Let us prepare to defend the land that belongs to us. As the situation is about to crumble, we should be ready to defend the land that we all know belongs to us. Nigeria is out of the picture. We are now at war, and they will do everything, not just to kill, but also to destroy as many things as possible before they go. Have a very good afternoon, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I play the anthem. I won't take any more calls, so that I want this message, the last bit, to be well heard. I have declared that there's already a war in Nigeria. Have a very good afternoon.
wà nílẹ̀ lérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Sọ